Hey, welcome everyone. We are live. Wow, the moment is here. Thank you so much for joining us. Barry here at the helm. I hope you can hear me and maybe you could even see me. Guys, you just give me a big yes in the chat box if you can hear, and maybe you could even see me. That's me. Just give me a big yes in the chat box. Hey, brother, good to see all of our close friends here. Wow, it's been quite I can tell you, we've been doing something for the last, I think it's like 6 months. That's literally revolutionized everything that we're doing. And I'm going to share it with you. You're going to be the first to see this. And I'm very much excited about this. I just want to make sure you guys, everyone can hear me. So let's see where you guys are calling in from. And then I'm going to just tell you a little bit of an anecdote of how everything I'm about to share with you today, we've got a special guest that's coming on in just a second, how on earth we managed to reach the situation. And we are a load of people joining here, left, right, and center. So just see some very exotic locations coming in, making everyone extremely, extremely jealous, making me jealous. Some hot locations here. Sunny England. Okay, Jamil's in Spain. We've got Bolton. Sunny Bolton, says Jim. We're good to have you here. Let's see some good locations. Vancouver, maybe a little bit cold right now. The dark side of the moon, says JL. You're back. JL is officially back. Welcome. For Estonia, says Marcus. That's fantastic. Wow. I'm not sure if we had someone from Estonia before. Beautiful Bahamas. Now you're making us jealous, says Salvan. Great stuff. Okay, so let me just share with you what today is all about. Basically, I was introduced about 6 months ago to someone. And I can tell you, about March this year, I made three commitments. When the world was going crazy with the pandemic, I made three commitments. And I always feel this way, that when there's adversity, people are starting to get a little bit down at the beginning. People don't know what to expect. There's two ways to react. The first way to react is to go into a shell and to get depressed. And there's unfortunately a lot of people suffered, not just physically, but mentally over the last year. That's a reality. So I decided that I needed to do three things in three different realms of my life. And I put it down. I said to myself, these are the three things I want to achieve. Because the opposite, when there's adversity, the response has got to be one of growth, not of deterioration. So there's three things I did. One was on a personal realm, one was on a community realm, and one was on a business realm. And I don't really particularly like talking about myself, and I'm bringing this up because I have a point to make here, especially the third point. So on a personal realm, I decided I was going to take up long distance running again. I was going to go and train for a half marathon. I've been training like 3-4 times a week doing that, and just been an amazing experience on a personal. That was just for me. That was self-indulgence 120%. Okay, but that's important as well sometimes. Got to take care of ourselves. The second thing that I did is I decided I was going to do something for the community, right? Something where I live, that I'll do something on a communal level, because there are other people that are suffering, there are other people that needed to do something. So I decided to give a class to my community every single day, and I've been doing it. In fact, I started doing it by myself in January, and then when it got to March, and I decided I was going to bring this to my entire community. I have a group of 10 people. I learn every single day. You can see a load of books in the back there. You see the ones right over there. So we've gone right through them, one page a day. Anyone knows what we're talking about? That is, you probably know what that is. Anyone knows what those books are? I'd be impressed if anyone knows. The ones over there, wrong. Yeah, there's my finger. Can you see them? Oh, okay, there you go. Those books. No one knows what I'm learning, but I can share it with you. One good stuff, Ian. So here we go. That was the second thing. Wow, Joel is the first one to get it. Well done, Joel. You get the gold medal on that one. Absolutely. Talbot, no, but Joel's got it. Okay, not quite Jim, but you're getting close. Oh, Bernard, yes, you're smack on it. Okay, that was the second thing. The third thing, and the third decision I was going to make, is that we were going to do something in our business, because I saw, again, a lot of horrible things happening in the world. And I said to myself, and I said to our team, we need to go. And I spoke to Matthew, who works with us. I said, Matthew, we need to find something that's going to add an extra 7 figures to our business in 12 months. I want you to find one piece of technology that will add an extra $1 million in 12 months. So Matthew, and this, I already said this already, probably February, March, Matthew came back to me the end of May. We're deliberating whether it's the end of May or the beginning of June. And he brought me this guy, who hopefully is going to appear on the screen right now, the most incredible guy, marketing genius. A guy called Winter. There he is. Look at that. How you doing, Winter?
Good. How are you doing, man?
Oh,
Thank you
good
for
to see
having
you.
me.
It's delighted. Well, I have to thank you, and this is a public opportunity to thank you. So this guy, and we're going to get into this today, basically built a system which I'm going to share with you. It's taken him, how many years did it take you to build this thing?
It's gone over 4 years at this point. 4-year journey.
Over 4 years. This is a guy that before 4 years ago, more than 4 years ago, he was making an absolute bucket load, but he had this dream to change marketing, literally change everything that we're doing. I don't know anyone that dedicated. Now listen to this, guys. The guy invests an absolute fortune into this project, stops everything else, full-time goes and builds something. 4 years later, listen to this. He literally has taken clients on, or people that he allows to use the system, brings them in, walks them through all kinds of hoops in order to be part of the system. Winter, how many people have you brought into your system as of today?
Well, it's right around 40 people, and that's about it.
40 guys. Now, this system is insane, and we're going to get to you again and in just a couple of minutes. I think, Winter, you told me this, but I think I'm probably use that system more than anyone else. Would you say still that's correct?
You really do. You've really taken advantage of what I've created and up the ante with it, and you're in there all the time, and I just love to see what you guys have been implementing and rolling out and using it for.
Look, I'm the only one I know, and yeah, I've looked at you got the other 39. Someone said, oh, I got 82% of people to show up for a webinar. We've had it in the 90s, and that's not even once. Right? You even reached out to me and said, Barry, what the heck are you doing? You got like a 90% show up rate for a webinar. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Anyway, so guys, more from Winter in just a second. I'm going to start turning off my video, and Winter, we're going to get back to you and appreciate you being here for us. It's
awesome.
an act of love.
Stoked to be here.
It's really amazing to have you here. So guys, we're going to get started. I'm about to share with you something that no one other than 39 other people have seen, and they're using it, and they're not using it in the way that you are about to use it. So if you are ready to rock and roll, ready to get started, want to see this in the flesh, I want to see how you can literally benefit from high ticket, zero competition, extreme conversion, affiliate marketing. As of now, give me a big yes in the chat box if you are ready to get started. You guys see my screen? Good to go. And the reason why we're packed, again, is because of our friend Winter and the system that he's been sharing with us. So let's get started right away, right into the presentation. We just put the question box away so I can focus on you guys. Let's get started. So, guys, I want you to imagine a scenario where you have access to sell high-ticket offers. That means high, huge commissions. And imagine if you could sell them with extreme conversions, being able to 10x results better than anything else out there. I mean it. I'm going to share with you and prove you these numbers in an environment with absolutely zero competition. Well, today, we're about to open up a world where you need no website, you don't need a product, you don't need any traffic knowledge, tech knowledge, marketing experience, sales experience. Today, we're not only just about to show you that, but we're going to show you whilst you are selling high ticket, you'll be able to build a massive email list of high-end buyers without spending a penny on advertising or traffic. I'm going to share with you a revolutionary breakthrough way to 10x your sales without you having to lift a finger. No one out there has ever released something and has been able to come up with this idea, and I can't claim that I would have come up with it if it wasn't for Winter, who you're about to, again, we're going to get more from Winter in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to share with you a mega technology, an underground technology, as we mentioned in the introduction, used by 40 marketers only. I'm one of the 40. I'm the super user of that group that fully automates the sales process for you, churns out high-end commissions without you having to worry about sales, conversions, marketing, copy, technology, anything. Your new Ferrari tech will completely remove the competition for high-converting, high-end products, giving you not look, literally, you're like the guy on the left side wrestling with the guy on the right side. You on the left, that is you, and that is the competition on the right side. A complete business-changing, unfair advantage. Plus, you're going to be able to partner with some of the highest converting, best converting, high-ticket offers on the planet. This has never been made available before. Products with conversions rates that make your head spin. High ticket offers, 397, 497, 997 beyond. Massive commissions, 40 to 65%, where you will be alone in the marketplace with absolutely zero competition. Guys, if you are excited and we're in the right place, give me a big yes in the chat box. Who's ready to get started? I want to make sure, oh my goodness, amount of people that are here. And guys, it's because of this system. It's not me, it's the system that's brought all these people out to play today. Let's get started and get into this. All right. So first of all, let's just make sure that we are doing the right thing. Why do we want to sell high ticket? Number one, massive commissions, right? Imagine you grab 50% of a 997 offer. That's only $500 on every single sale. With just 20 sales, you've got yourself a six-figure business a year. I mean, that's as simple as it gets. It doesn't get any easier than that. But here's something else. There's way less competition at this price point. Everyone else out there, literally 99% of the market is out there selling low-end products. Imagine a world where you're not fighting with everyone else over the low-end stuff. You go in for the higher-end stuff. Just, I calculated 17, 18 sales a month, less than one a day. You got yourself a six-figure business, and you will receive an unfair advantage. There will be and could be a game changer for some of our members on this training right here, right now. Guys, does that make sense to you? Just as a construct, does it make sense to fight for a $50 sale when it will take the same energy and perhaps even less fight, and I'm going to share with you why it's going to be less fight, being able to run with a $500 commission? Guys, who prefers 50 and who prefers the 500? Right in the chat box. Does it make sense to chase a 50 when you could get a 500? Right? I want everyone to respond. Wait for everyone to respond. I know it's obvious to some people. There's a lot of people, I just don't understand it. When people are talking about dealing with affiliate situations, so many people think about low-end sales. Oh, it's so much easier. It's not. There's so much more competition over there. I know it myself. Trust me. It is easier for me to be able to promote a $1,000 product than to promote a $50 product. I will make 20 times more because it's just as difficult to make the sale. It really is. I'm going to continue with this. Now, making a fast and a big online breakthrough requires three things. Most newbies don't achieve any of these three. Number one, and this is the way to do it, high ticket offers, high conversions, great commissions, and mass appeal. That's what you want. You want to be selling great, and obviously you want to make sure that there's very little competition. And therefore, step number two of the three parts you need is a unique way to sell your products where there's no competition. Because if you've got competition, it doesn't matter how great the product, someone else is going to grab the sale. I don't like that environment where I'm fighting for sales. I've never done it. I've always carved out, whatever business we've built, we've carved out an area where we pretty much stand alone. Today, I want you to be like us and stand alone. Number three, once you've got a high ticket offer, no competition, of course, the next step, bang, is to drive traffic to your offers. Okay, just write in the chat box three, again, if this construct is making sense. High-end ticket offers, no competition, carve out a space where no one else is playing, drive traffic in there, game over. Okay, not just high ticket offers, but also high converting high ticket offers. All right. Obviously, newbies have a hard time with all three. We're going to solve all that. We're going to work together as a team, and we're going to solve every single one of those three steps. So when we talk about amazing products to sell, probably the biggest mistake I see a lot of people make, and people always calling me up saying, Barry, I've got this product. How do I sell it? It's a mistake to start from there. Because your option number one, if you want to make money online, is to build products yourself. Perhaps spend years developing a product. You need to invest in building the product, testing, executing. There's no guarantees even at the end that it's ever going to work. Who knows that the marketplace wants it? And the marketing's on you. It requires massive investment until you make it work. Investment in time, energy, and money. So that's option number one. Option number two, which is where I recommend, and so many of our members are doing great with this, is working with the very best. What happens if you work with the very best offers out there with insane mass appeal, proven to convert, all the marketing, all the sales, everything's been done for you, guaranteed to sell because you know the conversions are literally guaranteed, and there's a low barrier of entry. You could literally start today. Investment, no investment in terms of creativity and building. Guys, which makes more sense? For a starter, someone that hasn't got a breakthrough, obviously if you're already at the stage of great breakthroughs, you can skip to building things yourself. Guys, does everyone agree Option number 2 wins. Write in the chat box 1 or 2. If you're starting out, what would you recommend to someone that's starting out? Isn't it strange that 98% of people seem to try and build their own Hollywood products and never end up actually doing what makes a lot more sense? Of course, when you ask a silly question, you get the answer, of course, the best way to go is to work with other people. That's a given. Okay. Now understand this affiliate marketing secret and your future could literally change. Here it is. And I just mentioned it before. It took me 9 years of knowledge to be able to share these numbers with you. And literally my company went from 5 to 7 figures in 6 months when we realized this one point. And that is, and I've said it, it practically is hard to sell $47 product with this mass competition as it is to sell $500, $1,000 products, especially in our environment, which we're about to share with you, where there's practically no competition. That's coming up. That's a major, major point. I mean, as an affiliate, if you were to get $47 products where you get $23 commission, or a $997 product where you could get $498.50 commission, it goes without saying that you're going to go for the $997 if it's equally as easy, if the difficulty is as easy as the lower end product, but we're going to make it a lot easier. Okay, just think about the numbers. If you're selling a 47, let's make it a $50 product, you need to sell 2,000 of those in order. You need to sell a lot in order to make money. 1,000 offers to make $100,000, you'd have to sell 100. $10,000, you'd only have to sell 10. But here's the sweet spot. It's at the $1,000 mark. Why is that? Because $47 offers require too much traffic. $10,000 offers, it's just the market is too small, requires a ton of trust in order to be able to get people over the line. $400 to $3,000 is the sweet spot. It's massive. It's a large market. There's less competition, and it's still easy. So that is the sweet spot. That's where the ice cream is, smack in the middle. Most people focus on the 47. The Hollywood movies are trying to build high-end programs. This is where the big money is. I hope that's making sense so far, because I'm about to share with you how we are going to remove the competition in a way your head will spin by the end of today. I practically guarantee it. Your head will spin. Okay. Making sense so far? Perfect. Okay. Here's something even more exciting. 99% of affiliates are going over after the low-end sales. They're sending their traffic to ClickBank, Warrior Forum, JVZoo. We're going to avoid the competition and break through where the real money is right now, today. So problem number one that we had that newbies have getting started online and making massive breakthroughs are having the right products to sell. Does everyone agree with this? That this would solve the problem. If you have high-end, high-converting products, you're selling at the sweet spot, $400 to $3,000, no learning curve. Start selling today, and you're about to get unfair advantage that's literally going to remove all the competition. Just write in the chat box at number 1 if we've solved the number 1 issue. The fun and game starts with number 2, and that's coming up right now. I'm going to wait for everyone. Wait for 900 yet, number 1s, or forever hold your peace. Okay, now we get to the fun and games. We're going to focus on, let's just say $1,000 products, but it could be anything from, say, $400, $1,000, $2,000 products. Okay, now what sort of offer should you promote? Would you think people you could promote? Let's say I could show you how to drive traffic. Would you send your traffic to a sales page where they're trying to sell you on a $1,000 product? I wouldn't recommend it. Very few people would invest $1,000 on a product based on a sales page. How many people here have just gone to a sales page for their first point of contact with someone and said, oh, I'm now going to spend $1,000 on someone I don't know yet just because I like the thought of that program? Right in the chat box, me, if you do just purchase things off sales pages for $1,000 without any sort of interaction, any sort of understanding of who you're working with. No, of course not. That doesn't make sense. Where would you sell? What sort of offer should you promote? Well, it goes without saying. Does everyone agree with this? Webinars convert better than any other type of marketing because they give marketers the time to build likability and trust, show that they've got a solution to people's problems, and that's what leads to being able to clinch the sale. Does everyone agree that webinars, hands down, if you want to sell a product, and this will be you, everyone here will be able to do this by the end of today. Does everyone here agree? If you wanted to sell a $400 or $1,000 or $2,000 product, the place and the venue to do it is on a webinar. Okay, I just want to make sure, I know I'm making some presumptions here. I want to make sure that you agree with the presumptions because we're about to make your head spin. Just write in the chat box, W for webinar, if you agree. They are an amazing way to build a relationship. Okay, we know that. We all know that to be true. By the way, and I'm going to tell you a little secret. The major benefit on the webinar is not just the initial sales and the high conversions. Listen carefully. It's the long-term benefit of that client to the vendor, usually worth 4 to 10 times the initial sale value. So if someone comes in at $1,000, that client can be worth $4,000 to $10,000 on average. I'm not talking about at best case scenario, on average, because you're working with great people. Guys, would you like to be like a vendor? What if you had the long-term benefits and not just the short-term benefits? Is this going to start to get exciting for you? Okay, Ian said not just a webinar, but a Barry webinar. Okay, I want to turn you into someone that makes commissions and get the benefits of a vendor without being one, without having to build a single product. That's what we're talking about. Again, the power of the webinar is not just the fact you can make a sale. It's the relationship that you build. I'm going to ask you guys a question. How long have you been with us? We have some friends of ours right now I can see on this webinar, people like Stephen Winstead that has been here. Good to see you, Stephen, by the way, and so good to see you around and fighting fit. Stephen's gone through some illnesses. He's back, and this guy is a warrior, all right? And these are the people we have. We built relationships on these webinars. 2 years, 3 years, over a year, 6 or 7 years, says Jim. 2 months. Whoa, welcome, Paul. 10 years, says Jim. 2.5 years, says Tim Rotherwell. It feels like longer, Tim. 5 years, says David Jones. 5 years, says Gus. Okay, so guys, you met us on a webinar. Maybe we stood up. Maybe you felt that we are aligned in many ways, the way we look at the world. And it's not all about just making money. It's about how this fits into our lives. And there's something that connected. And you've been with us for 5 years, 7 years. We have people here for 10 years from the very beginning, practically. The reason is the power of a webinar. Remember that point. Because again, we're about to show you something incredible. So think about this. An initial $1,000 sale is worth $4,000 to $10,000 for the vendor. I want to transfer that power and that potential into your hands in the next 40 minutes or so. Now, webinars have made us and many of our colleagues millions and millions of dollars. But there are 3 big reasons why newbies, especially newbies that are looking to grab commissions, stand practically no chance of making sales with them or making significant sales with them. I want to literally destroy these problems in front of your faces today. We're going to wipe them out. I can't claim to be responsible for this, but my dear friend Winter is, and I'm going to explain to you why we haven't been able to solve this for affiliates until today. Problem number 1, I hope everyone agrees with this, wastage. The absolute wastage when it comes to general webinars. What's the wastage I'm talking about? These days, webinars at best, you can ask anyone out there, are getting average about 10, 12% show-up rates. We're seeing even with some affiliates telling us, people that have got their own products, they're telling us they can't even get more than 5% show-up rates. Winter, you know these guys in the webinar circuit. I mean, before you built what we're about to share with everyone, you've seen this problem. The numbers in the old days, 3 years ago, maybe it was 20%, 25%, 30%. But today, I'm speaking to people that are happy to get 10% show-up rates. Have you seen similar types of numbers?
With other systems and things we won't mention, regular webinar for sure. Yeah, just lackluster. Yes, for sure.
That's just the reality, guys. So imagine then that means that you have no chance of making a red cent from 85 to 90% of the leads, the traffic that you send into that webinar. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to drive traffic. So that is horrible. That is an 85, 90% wastage. That's horrible. And affiliates, listen to this. They only get paid on the initial sale. It's hit or miss. You either made a sale with that webinar or you didn't. Most affiliates, therefore, if they got a great large list, so, they don't care 10, 50% show up, they make the money, they disappear, that's great. But if you've only got limited resources, you only have a limited list, or you're only generating traffic in a limited fashion, you need to go for the kill. This is not going to work for you. That's only step number 1. It's going to get worse. Number 2, so some people, and Winter was alluding to this, Automated webinars. That's some people say, well, I got a solution. People aren't showing up to go to webinars, but let's do automated webinars. Well, in our estimation, they just don't work directly for conversion. Guys, who here has experienced a simulated live webinar, say EverWebinar or Stealth seminars, and it's been pre-recorded, and you felt, you know what, this is just brilliant, I'm joining this program. Who has an aversion for automated webinars? Write in the chat box, me. If you know, it's just, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel real. I have a hard time on these things. I'm not convinced that this is something that I want to be part of. It's just not real. Of course. I mean, people don't respond to that as well. Okay, and the results. We've seen, this is just our numbers. GoToWebinar converts 10, 15 times better than any automated webinar solution out there. 10 to 15 times more. There's a reason why we do GoToWebinars for our presentations. We don't use automated solutions. Okay? People love the live experience. Right now, you're interacting with Sam, Eliza, they're in support. You could say, hey, Sam or Eliza, I don't know because we packed up this webinar where they can respond to you immediately, but they will respond to your questions. You're feeling that someone's listening to you. I'm trying to answer your questions, trying to see what people are engaging the chat and trying to answer questions as they're coming in. Okay, that's a problem. That's why automated webinars don't work and live webinars work better. So now you may say, wait a minute. Suppose I can drive traffic to a GoToWebinar, which converts 10, 15 times better than automated solutions. The problem is unless you've got lots of traffic, no one's going to do a GoToWebinar presentation for you. Why? Because, you know, for 15 leads, 20 leads, I'm not going to do a webinar and spend 2 hours doing it live. Unfortunately, I just don't have the time of the day to be able to do that. And you can't automate it. They aren't willing to, marketers aren't willing to run daily live presentations. It's just not part of what they're trying to build. They're trying to build automation, not sit there doing webinars every day for every type of affiliate. The alternative, perhaps, and you've seen people do this, is get an audio expert to run the webinar for that. But that costs like $200, $300 for every webinar. Now, if you bring me 100 people on a live webinar, then we'll do it. If you bring me 10, I can't do it. It just doesn't make economic sense. So we got a problem here, Houston. Right, on the one hand, we can't use automated webinars because they don't really convert, and we can't use GoToWebinars because we can't automate it. And if we did, it would cost us a fortune, and we're not going to sit there doing live webinars every day, all day long. So that's problem number 2. What happens if you're starting out? You don't have masses of traffic. You're not going to be clinical with the 10, 15 leads if only 10% are showing up. That's like one show up. It's not going to work. And guys, here's the third problem. Your loss. Let's say you send 100 people in, even though you're only going to get paid on 10 or 15 that actually show up, and that's awful, your loss is actually the vendor's gain. Because let's say you drove 100 leads. It's easy to do. We're going to share with you how to do it. Let's say you drove 100 leads to a webinar. We're being very good here. 15 show up. Great. But 85 are wasted. Who takes those 85 leads? The webinar owner will continue to promote to your leads and will sell them more products afterwards and more services after the promotion is over. And as an affiliate, you receive 0 credit for these ongoing sales. You are going to make the vendors extremely rich. Guys, do you understand the problems? Write in the chat box, OMG, that you understand as affiliates, it's very hard to be able to make money with these high-end offers. Listen, I love my affiliates because I don't have to spend any money on advertising. I built seven-figure businesses thanks to affiliates. They promote a webinar, they get 40%. I keep all of their leads for future offers. I don't have to pay them on those future offers. I get 100%. I love them. But is that fair to the affiliates? They don't mind if they can drive a lot of traffic. But at the end of the day, it certainly benefits the vendor. So I hope you understand why traditionally it's almost impossible to make money for you if you're starting out without a massive list on webinars as an affiliate. 85% won't show up, probably 90%. Your wastage is humongous, and you worked extremely hard for those leads. Maybe you spent money on them. What a horrible waste right down the toilet. You get paid one time. It's a one-trick pony. The vendor gets all the long-term benefits. Automated webinars suck for conversions. Marketers aren't willing to do GoToWebinars live, and you're stuck. Write in the chat box, me, if you understand why this is a closed society. If you have a larger list, you'll do these things. If you don't, you're stuck. You're out of the game. Write in the chat box, me, if you understand The premise of the problem. Stephen says, so I quit. He's tried this. Stephen, I know how you feel. Trust me, I've been wanting to solve this for years. It's been impossible. And this is a real shame, guys. Now let's talk about why this is a shame, why this is so attractive, and let's solve this once and for all, forever. Game over for everyone that's on this training right now. It's a horrible shame because these webinars can convert at 10, 20, 30, 40% at $397 to $2,497. You're grabbing 40 to 50% commissions. Think about that. You're missing out because these things convert. Imagine if you got a 10% conversion on a 997 with a 50% commission for every 10 attendees. One perhaps will purchase. That put $500 in your pocket. But you've got to get 10 of those people to show up. But if only 10% are showing up, you have to drive at least 100 people into there to make it work. That's a problem. It's a real shame, though, because if you can just get a 10% conversion at $1,000 for just 10 attendees, that's not a lot. I can show you how to drive 10 attendees to anything. That's like $500 in your pocket. If you make just one sale a day, which is easy, I'm going to show you why it's easy. But you can do this. With 30 days, that's $15,000, nearly $15,000 in your pocket with one single sale a day. And all you'd need is 10 attendees if you're getting a 10% conversion. And you wouldn't have to create the product, look after clients, do any of the marketing. Guys, do you understand why there's a massive potential here? Imagine if you could get 10 people in a webinar that's converting at 10% at $1,000. That pretty much should guarantee you $500 in your pocket, right? That would be an absolute game over. The problem is the three issues that I've just explained to you. Is that one, 85, 90% people won't even show up, so it just doesn't make it economic, or it doesn't make any sense. You just can't get people showing up for these webinars. Number two is that the wastage is so great, and you only get a one opportunity to make the sale. If you don't, you're out of the game. The vendor makes all the money afterwards. But what if there was an underground $10 million valued machine that increases conversions, listen to this, by up to 10 times greater than automated solutions? Yes, it's going to work with GoToWebinar, and no, you won't even need to get a GoToWebinar account, which is like $500 a month. You don't need it. What if you could have 10 times more conversions? What if I could show you sharp rates? That's a mistake. That's not 73%. I've even got over 90%. That is literally 7, 8, 9 times greater than the average. I'm going to prove it to you in just a couple of minutes. And what if this provides you with the world's first fully automated funnel made up of the best converting high-end webinars around, where you get paid on every single sale, on every single webinar in the funnel? So you become, instead of just an affiliate, which I don't like that term, you become practically like the vendor. Guys, is that incredible? Who thinks that would be incredible? 10 times more conversions, 3, 4, 9 times more show-up rates. And you get 5, 6 times more potential to make sales because you've got an entire funnel of products. Bang, 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 bang. You are like a vendor, not like an affiliate. All right, guys, get ready. So you get all the benefits of the vendor, and there are no wasted leads. There will never be another wasted lead. I'm waiting for another 900. I want to get your seal of approval if you want me to show you how we do this. I'm going to wait for a big wow in the chat box. There's still about 100 people. I haven't given me 80 people, 60, 40. Tim Rutherford, you're normally the gold medal guy here. You're lagging behind it. All right. You get the seal, says Todd. All right. Your benefits here would be insane. If other affiliates for webinars are getting 10%, they're lucky, in fact, 10% show-up rates, you could be getting 48 to 92% show-up rates. That crushes them. They get paid on one single offer. Hit or miss, you get paid on the entire funnel of webinar after webinar after webinar after webinar. 80 to 90% of their leads are wasted. You have practically zero wasted. So even if you have limited traffic, you can benefit. Remember, just one sell at $1,000 is $500 nearly in your pocket in affiliate commission. Imagine one sale per day, what that could do. Other affiliates are making vendors rich, medium and long term. They only have to pay them on the first sell. Conversions, low and automated solutions. but you get all the benefits of the vendor throughout the entire funnel because you're going to be getting a percentage on every sale, and our conversions are 10 times greater because we're about to turn GoToWebinar into an automated experience that has the benefit of live, and it's on GoToWebinar with features you will not believe. Now, your benefits would be insane. 3 to 9 times better show-up rates, 10 times better conversions compared to automated webinars, 6 times more chances of making a sale if you've got 6 products in the funnel. That, if you combine it, is a 180 to 540 times more chances of making sales. That is the game changer, because if you have limited traffic, you need to make sure your conversions are through the roof. You need to make sure that your prospects are going to show up. And when they show up, you better make sure they convert. Is this making sense, guys? People going, this is absolutely wonderful. Steven says this is wonderful. Whoa, amazing. Let's see it, says Mel. We're going to get there. I just want you to see our statistics. Even Winter thought that some of these are pretty incredible. These are never seen before statistics. You can see over here, over there, 81.29% show-up rate. Guys, 81.29% show-up rate. This webinar, 73.8% show-up rate. Other people are lucky to get 10%. We're getting 80, 70 in some of them. I show you 76.61%. We've got another one, 81.55%. This is incredible. So this, by the way, these are small webinars. Look, this is going, only 359 people. That's a very mediocre, medium-sized webinar. By the way, not only did we get their emails, you can see about 50% of them actually gave us their cell phone numbers. So we're able to contact them through SMS and other means I'm going to share with you just a few minutes. And you can see just absolutely incredible shot. In this case, we got, I apologize, the 10-year rate here is 92.76%. What am I talking about? 333 out of 359 people showed up for a webinar. That is not an average, right? This is an extraordinary event. This is extraordinary. But I'm just showing you what we're sort of things we're getting. Here's another one. This is a slightly larger webinar, 684 registrants, 399 phones, which means like 60% of people gave us their phone numbers, 388 attendees. That's a 57% show-up rate. Guys, the average is 5, 10, 15%. These are numbers. Here's another one. 202 registrants, 110 phones. That's over 50%. 124 attendees. That's over 61% attendee rate. The numbers are right here. Here's another one. 221 rather, 92 phones. 161 attendees, a 73% attendee rate. Here's another one. Right? 89, this is a much smaller webinar though. 89 registrants, and guys, this could be you, because these are just small and focused. 89 registrants, 45 phone numbers we got. Attendees, 83. That's a 93.26% percentage attendees rate. So we are crushing the competition. 3 to 9x right in the chat box. OMG. If you absolutely understand that if you can get 9 times more people to watch this webinar, you are 9 times more powerful than any other affiliate on Mother Earth. All right, people going absolutely berserk, bonkers. And what if your funnel was made up of high converting webinars with price points 397, 697, 997, where you get massive, insane commissions, 40 to 65%, the best converting webinars around, all in a single funnel, where you get paid on every single one of them for every sale that you generate and everything, but everything's done for you. Everything is done for you. You don't need to invest in GoToWebinar or any other technology to make this work. So you wouldn't need to take care of sales, the funnel, any emails, any SMS, any voice drops, any technology, any hassles, nothing. It's all done for you. You literally become the sumo wrestler of commission generations. It's unfair, the advantage you're about to get. The only slight little question we have is how on earth are we able to generate these types of show-up rates? And how are we able to get these types of conversions and these incredible numbers? Well, it took a absolute genius. There he is, Winter. He's pretty, you can see, I could try to find some good pictures of Winter. This guy is undercover, doesn't like to make the scene. He just is an absolute genius. Again, welcome back to Winter. The first person to ever transform GoToWebinar into a total cash machine. Only 40 people in the world after 4 years are even using this thing. 3 to 9 times show-up rates, 10 times increased conversions we've seen compared to other automated webinar systems. That giving you a 30 to 90 times more sales, and that's before we even added our insane funnel into the system, where you're not being paid on one webinar, but an entire funnel of webinars. All right, back to you, Winter. First of all, this really is amazing what you've done. With your permission, Winter, I'm going to show them inside what you've created. I know this is your baby, and feel free. I'd love to get your feedback, your interaction with me, and anything you want to add. Is that okay?
Oh, yes, please. Let's do it.
All right, guys. Who wants to see the power of this with their own eyes? I want to see 999. I'm very, very kind today. I don't know where my kindness is coming from. I want to see 999 yeses if you want to see this thing inside. All right, let me just try and share my screen. Let's see if this works. I've got to try and get to monitor number 2 here and clean. Guys, can you see my screen? This is Winter's baby. Guys, I want you to sit back a second. I want to show you a couple of things. Number one, how on earth are we getting these types of show-ups? And then I'm going to show you how on earth we're able to generate these types of conversions. So first of all, I want to show you one thing. And that is that this thing integrates with every imaginable type of automation on earth, which means first of course, this thing will also go to webinar. Webinars could be live. It wasn't the fact we got me here talking to you guys directly. This might not even be live, but this one happens to be live. Okay. On top of that, integrates with those incredible email platforms. We built an email platform, listen to this, that is getting ridiculous numbers in terms of open rates. We are literally crushing the competition. I'm going to show you in just a couple of minutes. This thing integrates with something that's getting emails through like no one else can. And it's a new system we developed, but integrates with one of these here right now. I'm going to go into more detail in just a couple of minutes. Our emails are getting through. That's number one. Number two, we're able to send voice broadcasts. So remember, if you guys signed up for our webinar, all right, everyone, you guys remember you signed up over here, right, on this page. So the first thing you did, I suggested, right, so come watch our machine in action. So you signed up, right, and we asked you for your cell phone number. I don't need to do that right now. I'll just sign up now. So this system is working in the background as we actually speak right now, and it's literally taking those details. Go to webinars, it's extremely slow. It just slows down my internet, unfortunately. But it goes to a thank you page, and then you're going to see on the thank you page how this system is actually working. And I've never seen my internet go so slow. This is absolutely crazy. You know, it doesn't work because the webinars actually started. See, the actual system's actually working. It's sending me straight into the webinar. Do you see that's incredible? Right now, you can't even sign up for this webinar. If you just sign up, you'll go straight into the webinar, which we're on right now. But anyway, let me get back to A event. So here we go. So we can send, when you signed up with your phone number, so we can send you broadcasts. I can send broadcasts to people that have signed up, people that sign up I could send whenever I want in order to motivate people to come and join us on the webinar. Who received? I only sent it to a small segment of people that signed up, but I'm just curious. Who here got a voicemail from me? Write in the chat box, VM for voicemail. If you got a voicemail from me, you thought, oh my goodness, who got a voicemail from me? So guys, imagine if this was working for you, your prospects. This motivates people to come show up for the webinar, right? This is incredible. Some people didn't get it. A lot of you did. I didn't send it to everyone. I just did a segment of our members. Okay, that's number two. Number three, obviously integrates with our calendar. I can't show you right now because we're going into live webinar. So you can get this onto your calendar. That's just simple. That's obvious. It also takes care of SMSs. So it will send you your messages to your phone and be able to motivate you in order to join us on a webinar. That is just part number one. So we're getting massive increases. It also integrates with Facebook, with Messenger. So we can literally create this around the web. We're no longer just connecting you with email, but also we're connecting you with through voicemail and through SMS and through Facebook, and it's all automated. You just sign up once and everything is done. All right, now let me show you a couple of things in terms of conversions that I think you'll absolutely flip when you see this. So here's like a timeline of what happens. So you guys, when you signed up on this page, so once you signed up, 2 days before the webinar, by the way, this can be automated. This was done as a live presentation, but this will be automated. So imagine if you were driving traffic into this webinar. So 2 days before the webinar, you get an email through our system that is getting open rates like we've never seen before. So these are emails, for example, that are just for people that have signed up for the webinar. It's not for just every person, only for people that actually have signed up for the webinar. So you probably saw this email here. You can see it right in front of you. Here you go. That is the email that I sent. If you joined, you signed up within 2 days of the webinar. We then send a voicemail, and all this is automated. So if I played this webinar again for an affiliate, and by the way, this could be you, then they'll be getting a voicemail 2 days before 11 a.m. where I send a message, etc. Then I send another email and I send SMS reminders, etc. And it just continues. It even, listen to this, we even have a built-in feature for encores for people that didn't show up, and I may cancel this, by the way, but just in case, there's an encore facility here that plays an encore with this exact file that I'm on right now, and on top of that, it's going to add people that didn't join us for the first webinar. So we practically are guaranteeing more and more and more and more people are going to show up, and even if they don't show up for webinar number 1, they will show up for webinar number 2. Guys, give me a big wow so far if this is blowing your mind. Whose head is starting to spin? Right? This is a multi-million-dollar machine, 4 years in the making. Nothing comes close to this. I'm now going to get into settings. And there's some just incredible things that we can show you in terms of the settings, obviously with the integrations that we got in place. But for example, we got also, let me just show you in terms of registration. You can do this, by the way, for a series of webinars, not just for one webinar. This never been possible before. That we can set up that you send traffic to one landing page and it will automatically add them into a series of webinars, not just one. I want to show you just a couple of more things and then we're done. This is just absolutely insane. So on top of that, if people show up late for a webinar, it will send them straight to a replay page. So they don't show up 45 minutes for the webinar, they'll just see the replay page. Because why would you want someone showing up late? You might as well let them see the entire webinar. All that's built in. And here's something else which is incredible. You can actually build an audience of people that showed up for the webinar for 45 minutes that didn't purchase the product. So then you can create an SMS, send a voicemail from me, Barry Plasko. Hey, I noticed you on our webinar for an hour and a half yesterday, right? Someone was there for 90 minutes. I noticed you didn't join whatever it is. Listen, if you want to speak to us, I recommend you fill out a form at whateverit is.com. If you want to join, here is the link again, buythis.com. We'd love to have you on board. You have any questions, reach out to Sam at supporterysuccessful.com. We'll take care of you. Imagine if we did that for your audience as well. Guys, this is it, and this is literally the 22nd century, right? Who has been absolutely blown away? Census right in the chat box. BA for blown away. If you literally cannot believe what your eyes have just seen, we have just automated something which is unautomatable. I'm not sure if that word even exists, but it does now. Okay, now, guys, if you think that's a lot, just wait. You ain't seen nothing yet. I hope you can still see my screen. Make sure you can. You know what? I have to switch the screen around. Give me 1 second. I want to show the right screen. Otherwise, you're going to see just half a screen. That's not going to help you. So hopefully I can just switch this around and we'll be good to go. Okay. Hopefully you can now see full screen. Everyone sees full screen. Give a big yes in the chat box. Blown away. Love the voicemails, personal. Yep, they work so well. Brilliant. Okay. I hope you like the sound of this, guys, because you have exclusive access to promote the best converting webinars. And by the way, that's what we got on our timeline. Not one webinar. I'm going to show you what's going to be on there. The world's most sophisticated machine. But it goes way beyond that. Getting way better show-up rates than any other system on this planet. I've showed you that we're getting up to 93%. 10 times better conversions than automated webinars. Getting credit for the most explosive funnel ever created for commission-hungry people, meaning not just one product, but webinar after webinar. Each week, 6 weeks, bang, 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 bang. You get money. You get commissions on every sale. Working with the best, highest converting webinars, ranging from 397 high-end products as well with 40 to 65% commissions, where you are alone in the affiliate world using a $10 million Ferrari webinar machine that can increase your sales by many, many, many times. No one else in this planet has access to this. The other 39 are using it for their personal selves. Yes, they put on webinars for their individual affiliates, but for a single webinar. No one's doing this as a funnel on this system. And our funnel integrates with the most incredible tech and systems for you. So guys, I want to make this clear. You do not need to invest a penny on GoToWebinar. That's like $500. We got like 4 accounts there. It's like $500 a month on an account for us. You don't need to get a GoToWebinar account. We take care of that for you. Excuse me. Zapier, that takes care of the automations for us. You don't need to pay for that. Email marketing systems. We've set this up with the most incredible email system out there using a combination of Amazon Web Services and something else as well. That is, we charge $5,000 for a setup for that. We've done that. It's all integrated. So when you bring people into the system, you know those emails are going to get through. Twilio, we spend hundreds a month on that. That's taken care of for you. So we send out the SMSs. You don't need to invest in any of that. Voice dropping system, that thing's incredible. You don't need to worry about that. Over $1,000 a month in marketing costs, and that's even before setup fees. That's taken care of for you. So that's all taken care of. And guys, here's a way we can increase conversions even higher. Listen carefully, because if you think what we've shared with you is good, just wait. We have, and people have told us, the absolute ultimate best support and sales support to our webinars to anyone else on this planet. We got a team, and we've invested a lot in bringing superstars, Sam and Eliza, that are absolute superstars. There's no other word to describe it, that have a caring touch, that are knowledgeable, that are and know how to help our members, and even, by the way, to direct our members and give them professional attention. So our webinars convert incredibly well because of that, because of the sales support. But we've also got an SMMS system. Imagine if this system became yours. What is this SMMS? Save me my spot. That means that, by the way, for people that haven't joined, this increases conversions for those that haven't joined. They fill out a form, they speak to us, and we help direct them. No one else does this. Even the top marketers out there don't even do this. Imagine if your webinars were having these support mechanisms in place. Now, we only provide these services for webinars with 100 attendees. This is the power of a community, which you are part of. Guys, give me a big OMG if you are falling off your chair. So not only do we have more people showing up, not only do we have great conversions better than any automated systems, not only are you getting paid on every sale in the funnel, you also get the benefits of literally the infrastructure of our company with Sam, Eliza, and Jonathan taking care of your prospect for you and making sure you get paid again and again and again and again and again and again and again. People are going absolutely bonkers. I hope you're having a light bulb moment, because the system increases sharp rates, integrates with GoToWebinar, 10 times better conversions, 6 parts of converting webinars. You get paid on all of them. Our in-house solutions increase sales on a webinar with top-level support and SMMS slots for members who are still not joining. I hope it's more like floodgates. I hope it's not just a light bulb. There should be floodgates going off, guys. All right. How about the traffic? I'm going to make this very simple, guys. It is very simple. Anyone here a member of SAS Affiliate? Anyone that's part of SAS? Any of you guys know Jason, the SAS Affiliate? Some of you members are part of SAS. You already know where the traffic's coming from. You know where the traffic is from. This is the first time you can plug in that traffic, into a mega funnel where you are getting a ridiculous increase in sharp rates and conversion rates. And of course, you're getting paid on every sale in the funnel. For those who don't know anything about Jason, I'll be very brief about that. He is an absolute wizard when it comes to training. And literally, he's built like a business for himself. He's got me. I'm going to cover that up. But he's getting results for every affiliate program out there. I need to go into too much detail. He's helped me in terms of getting ranking for things that other companies want to charge me thousands on. He's making tens of thousands of dollars and thousands of dollars on all kinds of different offers out there. Taught me systems that I never thought were possible, making money online. But most importantly, our members have made money with this, right? As you guys probably know, I use Jason's system. I became Groove's #1 affiliate. That's just an affiliate. I didn't do affiliate marketing until he taught me about this stuff. And some of these sales coming in, by the way, these aren't my sales. These are our affiliates. Some of those are our clients, part of SAS Affiliate. These are insane numbers. 36,000, 14, 13, 6,000. These are numbers. Some of those are from our members. Members making sales left, right, and center. We've got 100 people that have sent in testimonials. Kasenis has made more in a few days. He's made in the last 6 months. I just made my first sales. There's Aaron. Tim made sales very fast. Bang, 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 bang. Imagine driving that traffic into the best webinar funnel ever created, where you get paid on every single sale throughout the entire funnel. Best thing is, you can get started with that training in 48 hours. If you're part of SAS, you understand the benefit of that. And guys, you can benefit. Listen very carefully. This is literally the final step. You can benefit from this funnel by just doing one thing. Your job is to do one single thing. That is taking the traffic and sending it to a single landing page that we've created for you. The system and funnel takes care of everything from there. You don't need to lift a finger at that point. Guys, if we show you how to drive traffic into a single high converting page, once they convert, they sign up for free, they automatically become part of this mega funnel with this mega tech, with these mega numbers. That's it. And the beautiful thing here is that you're getting high show up rates, you're getting high conversions, and you're getting paid on every step of the funnel. Okay, a very simple landing page that is proven to convert, right? Very simple. Teaching you the best presentations from world-leading trainers, showing you how to make sales online from scratch with zero experience and limited budget. Reserve your seat. Bang. They sign up. That's it. Game over. The system then starts to work its magic, passing them through this incredible funnel that we created for you guys, including, right, SAS Affiliate. Some of you guys have got SAS Affiliate. You basically, and this is an incredible program, is converting right now about 23%. It's incredible. 23%, guys. Incredible community. By the way, there's a community aspect, which is $97 a month. You're going to get paid not just on the $497, but also $97 a month. You're going to be paid on a recurring there, which is incredible. 50% conversions. 50% commissions. We got great social proof. That's why that's conversion. Mad Bills Challenge, very similar results. We're getting crazy numbers on that as well. But you're also going to be the first to promote this webinar. By the way, you're going to get a head start because we're going to add this webinar into the mix, but you're going to get a massive head start over everyone else. You will get this as well, the one you're sitting on right now. Do you think people are going to want to be part of this? Oh my goodness, they will. And you're going to have other partners as well. It's not just us. We got other members, people in this community that have seen these numbers that want to be part of this. Paul Ahani is part of this. Rethink Social Media, incredible conversions, an amazing product. We love Paul to pieces. He's part of this. Itamar and Umbrella with You Equal, adding another product as well. He's part of this. We've got Simon Colson. He's just come up with a 997 offer that is converting incredibly well. This is insane right now. You are going to be able to be the first ones to be able to get that. It's part of the funnel, and there's going to be more as well, all running through our affiliate system. That means by just doing one thing, signing leads up through a single page, that's all you need to do. You will be paid for every single sale on every single webinar. Guys, give me a big OMG if this is absolutely mind-boggling how we've managed to pull this off. It's not just us. It's also products that we bring into the system from Umbrella. It's not just that. There are other affiliates, other top vendors as well. And we have others that want to be part of this as well. Of course they do. They want you as their affiliates. They want you as their affiliates. You know why? Because they know that we can teach you how to drive traffic, and we've shown them these numbers. Their heads started to spin. I want to be part of this. Do you think I had to pay people to be part of this? No, they wanted it. We are right now, we are selecting who we want to work with, who is going to be a good fit, and it's dependent on three things, guys. That this product has to do what it's meant to do, is getting results that we've seen, vetted it, it's getting results. We're talking about people that are honorable, that do a great job and take care of the clients, because we want your clients to buy again and again and again. And number three, they have a crazy good webinar. Those are the three things. They're all yours. You want another unfair advantage, or are you done? Okay, guys, you better strap yourselves in. Every market out there. I mentioned 5% conversion rate, 5% show-up rates. We've created the most incredible email system that's getting 3 to 20 times more open rates. Guys, I want to show you something at the very bottom over there. We had marketers that were getting 0.5% open rates for their emails. We ran a test for 3 of them. Look at those numbers. Just 3 tests, 1,000 leads each. We got 14% for one, 10%, 11% for the second, 18.39% for the third without email system. We're getting literally 500 times better results than they could on their autoresponders. Why? We built the system. That's how we're getting great show-up rates. And that's the power of the funnel. You just get them into the workshop. Our system takes over, integrated with the best email delivery system, bar none. That costs like $5,000 to set up. If your prospect buys today or anytime in the future from the funnel, you get credit, and we're adding more webinars. All right, the final wowzer. And this is where you may fall off your chair. I am not responsible at this point. You have to strap yourselves in. Listen to this. What, after all said and done, what if you could actually build your own community list in the process? What if on top of everything I've shared with you, every lead that you generated actually could also be yours? Meaning, not only do you benefit from this mega funnel, we are the world's first system that's going to allow you to build your own list so those leads also become yours. Until today, that was impossible. In the past, you'd have to drive traffic to someone else's page. You either made the sale or you didn't. The prospect belongs to the vendor. You have no way of getting the prospector list. You build that for the vendor for nothing. You get no long-term benefits. I mean, that sucks, right? Game over. Because with us, not only are you got the benefits, everything I've shared with you, but you're going to be able to grab the leads for yourself. The money really is in the list. You're going to get access to the leads that you generate. Yes, not only do you have Wonder Funnel, you also build your own list of high-end webinar-loving prospects and buyers. These aren't any types of leads. These are the best leads on earth, those who love going on webinars and are converting on webinars. So you profit from the Wonder Funnel and build your own list at the same time. This is a business asset. Just with 1,000 members, conventional wisdom tells us that 1,000 members, even if you just sent them anywhere, you should make $1,000 a month. You should make $1 per subscriber per month. That's just subscribers. 1,000 should be $1,000. These prospects, although, are interested in high-end programs, so the value could be worth a lot more. Guys, whose head is starting to spin? We're not just talking about webinars. We're not just talking about conversions. We're not talking about just high show-up rates, but you can build a list at the same time. It's getting crazier, guys, because Jason, as you know, as part of SAS Affiliate, has got a way to get these people back again and again. He teaches you in SAS Affiliate. All you guys have got SAS Affiliate. He's teaching you right now how to make the most of that list and get 18 times plus more sales from that list with his Kung Fu conversion method, right? People making a lot of money with that right now. So guys, are you ready to embrace the future? Are you ready to get your hands and be able to utilize a $10 million machine that no other affiliate is using, best converting webinars, working the world's leading experts, the best show-up rates around, 10 times better conversions than automated webinars, benefit from the entire funnel, whilst building out your own personal list of high-end webinar-loving prospects and buyers? Are you ready for the future? All right, guys, welcome. And we're going to do something special here, guys, for you. I'm almost losing my voice. Welcome to Big Ticket Affiliate. We are not going for the small stuff anymore, guys. You're about to be introduced to the major leagues, the high commissions, conversions, and traffic system. Funnel made up of the best converting webinars, running through the most sophisticated webinar system on planet Earth, 3 to 9 times show-up rates, 10 times better conversions than other automated solutions, 6 times more chance of sales in the funnel with the different products. You got the SMMS system, Save Me My Spot system, to increase sales. People that didn't buy in the webinar, they speak to us and then they buy. Top support on webinars. And we're going to even go one step further. And we're going to do these webinars even when we get 50 attendees, which means even from the get-go, we should be having that top support on there. You'll be working with the best webinars around. Sorry for the graphic guy that may be so big. Working with me, Mad Bill, Jason. These are your partners. With Paul, with Simon, with Itamar. These are your partners. These are your partners that you're working with on this project. And you're getting access to over $12,000 worth of tech. We take care of the GoToWebinar. We take care of the Zapier. We take care of the email marketing system. We take care of the Twilio for you. We take care of the voice dropping system every single time an email goes out. Every time a Twilio, an SMS goes out, a message goes out. Every time a voice drop goes out, we're paying for that. We're taking care of that. Over $1,000 a month in marketing costs. You don't need GoToWebinar, Zapier, Amazon email systems, Twilio, or anything else. Obviously, if you want to build your own list, you need your own autoresponder, but you can get those. You can get started with those for free. Plus, You're going to be benefiting from our sales team led by John, and in webinar sales and support led by Sam and Aliza. This is your big ticket affiliate team, guys. They're sitting right in front of you now. Guys, moreover, traffic resolved. If you're part of SAS affiliate, then we're going to do a special for you. If you're not, this is your chance also to be able to join SAS affiliate. 48 hours to traffic domination. Weekly training with Jason is an absolute marvel. It's incredible. Dozens of high converting templates. Discover the easiest way to drive traffic for nothing online with no need any more than just a free Groove account. If you don't know what Groove is, just need a free account and you're done. And guys, we're going to do a live mega session, a rocking traffic session and sales with your 200x advantage. We're going to do a live mastermind day. So you get the very, very most out of this entire process. And here comes the MOAB, the mother of all bonuses. Not sure that's a good term. I apologize for that. The major, massive bonus, 100 members only. Listen to this, guys. Here we go. SAS affiliate on the front end. Your commission. You'll be the world's first people to get 65% commissions. Guys, this is ridiculous. 65% commissions. No one gets that. First 100 people that join today, you get that. This will be part of the webinar, will be erased at the right time. 65% commissions. So you're getting access. Big ticket affiliate. Access to ongoing converting webinars. Mega funnel built for you. 40 to 65% commissions throughout the entire funnel. $1,000 a month worth of integrations taken care of for you. No need to buy a license. That's a $5,000 value. Mastermind day with us, with Winter's going to join me as well to get the very most out of this. List building built for you to generate your own list so you can build your own list as well. So not only are you benefiting from the funnel, but you build a list, all the templates, everything you need. Plus, for the first 100, SAS affiliate will come with a 65% commissions. Okay, and we got sales teams working for you. We got our sales teams on the webinars working for you, our support team working on these webinars. That's the power of working with a community. Plus, we've got mega bonuses. I'm telling you right now, I think 90% of people would join if I just shared with you 10 minutes about the bonuses. You will be blown away, but those are going to go very quickly. And by the way, the difference between got a big ticket affiliate and big ticket affiliate plus is simply one thing, or we call platinum, is that in BTA plus, you also get access to SAS affiliate. So if you are a member of SAS affiliate, you do not need platinum. You just go to gold. If you haven't got SAS affiliate and you want the traffic as well, then you go for platinum. Guys, this is unique. We're opening this up, as you can tell, to the first 100 people are going to get 65% commissions on SAS affiliate. That is not going to be for the major, anyone else that joins afterwards. This is a launch special on this webinar. This is it, guys. There's nearly $29,000. Someone told me it's even more. Nearly $29,000 in value. 100 members only get the 65% on SAS affiliate. Here we go, guys. Big ticket affiliate is just $997. We've got payment plans available as well. No one will be left behind. We're making this super affordable with payment plans. And if you go for the plus, you also get SAS affiliate as well. So if you want to get big ticket affiliate gold, $997. If you want to join with SAS affiliate, it's just $1397, and you get the benefits of both their payment plans. No one left behind. Here is the link, guys. Please be ready. I'm looking for the gold, silver, and bronze medal. Here we go. The links are on the screen right now. I'll keep them on the screen. These are the links. Sam, you wrote that faster than I could say grease lightning. I'm seeing people, I guess Sam must have told some members about this earlier. I'm seeing people already in the process going over. Guys, I've got literally $10,000 actually of bonuses. I think I'm about to blow you away with those. I want to see the people that join. As soon as you join, I want to know on the chat box. As soon as you join, let me know your name in the chat box. We've got special pays on there. If you want to join a 3-pay, even 5-pay on that page. So everyone, no one left behind. As soon as you join, I can now see people joining. I need your name in the chat box. I want to see the fastest people that can move faster than grease lightning. Okay, so Myron, you just join at gold. Those who got SAS affiliate, you join at gold. If you haven't got SAS affiliate, then you join at platinum. Jenny, you're in and you are safe. I can see Joel is in and you are safe. I can see loads more people joining. I need more names, guys. As soon as you join, let me know in the chat box. Okay, this is going absolutely ballistic. I'm just going to, guys, I want to share with you a set of bonuses that's going to absolutely blow your mind. There he is. USA. Kirby's in. USA. Welcome on board, Kirby. Bonus number one, our 1K per day webinar system. I'm going to teach you. This is the bonus. It's not for everyone. Some people are having a problem joining. Sam, you can give the direct link. I can see Tony Sheeran. You're in. You are safe. Welcome on board. Kirby, I got the message. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, Kirby. I appreciate it. Okay, here's an extra bonus, guys. Number one, 1K per day. I'm going to teach you how to build webinars yourself. This is a bonus. It's on the side. It's for those of you that are thinking beyond this as well. Would love to have your webinar in a event. If you would like to have that, this is your opportunity. I'm going to share with you. I've showed and shared this with some of our members who have built most extraordinary webinars. I show you the entire template step by step. That's like a $2,000 program. It is yours as a bonus. It is yours as a bonus just for joining. I can see some people trying to join. I can see more people joining. Guys, I need more names in the chat box. As soon as you join, let me know. All right, guys, this is what I'm going to do. Another massive bonus. Listen to this. The first 10 members to hit 20 sales. You know what? Let's do it for 20 members. I'm going to do this for 20 members. You know what? I'm going to do this for the first 100. You know what? I'm feeling very generous. Here we're going to go. Anyone that joins today, as soon as you hit 20 sales, I would do a personal custom introduction for your personal webinar. Meaning that you go in and promote SAS affiliate at the beginning of the funnel. I will create an introduction with you. So you become literally, you are, I don't know how to describe that, but then you can literally have your own personal landing page. You have your personal introduction with me, which we'll create a recording. By the way, this system allows us to do those introductions, which is literally, it's just a plug-in, takes us literally 30 seconds. We're going to do that for the first 100 members to get 20 sales. That's it. You make 20 sales. That's it. Game over. You then become basically and you'll be working directly with Matthew, sending you up. We'll be taking care of you personally, and you have your own landing pages. I will personally take care to do a personal introduction with you so you can position yourself. This is where you basically become, you know, a frontline marketer where suddenly you're building a massive, massive connection with your audience. That is yours. First 100. I know it's a bit crazy. And Sam, you just have to let me know as soon as people get those 20 sales. You're going to be in. You're safe. I can see a lot more people joining. I'll mention their names. I'm having a hard time finding. Give me just 1 second. I've got another massive bonus coming up. All right. You want to have your own webinar? Once we've taught you how to create webinars, how about if you could get your webinar set up into this system? Well, this is what we're going to do for you. We've got concierge services. So when you've got a mega webinar and you want to automate it and enjoy, literally, by the way, you could sell this as a service if you wanted to. You could sell this as a service, but we've got concierge services that we're going to provide you with so that you can literally provide this as a service and help other marketers out there. And if you've got your own webinar, we can set you up so you can benefit directly from the power of this system. So that's just another massive bonus that we're just throwing in as well. So you're taking care of here, guys, not just short-term, medium, and long-term as well. All right, I'm seeing a lot more people. I'm now just firing up, seeing the people as they've joined. Let me just read out some more names because this is going absolutely ballistic as I speak. Let me just see. And guys, please let us know more names as you join. I'm trying to collect names as much as I possibly can. Here we go. So Natalie Van Doren, you're in, you're safe. Monica Sebakova, welcome on board. You are safe. Osvalds, you're in and safe. Yazin Chowdhury, you made it in. You are safe. Kristen Ermlich, welcome on board. You are safe. Cheryl Worthington, you're in. You are safe. Dominic Bandet, welcome on board, my friend. You are safe. Our close friend, Joel Flink, you made it in. You are safe. Taha Muhammad Ali, welcome on board, my friend. Nigel Best is safe. Sherry Shrink, you've made it on board. Lamont Gardner, welcome on board. You are safe. You are BTA, Big Ticket Affiliate. Welcome to Justin Pierce, to Gabriella Darko, Kenneth van der Graft. You're in and you're safe. Every time I'm refreshing, more people are joining. Joseph Bradley, you are BTA safe. Kervin Martin, our close friend from the West Coast. You are in, my friend. You are safe. Richard Jars, my close friend, you're in. You're safe. Chris Skyer, you're in and safe. Wayne Hodson, and we can see now Rian Lutz, you're in. You are safe as well. This is going ballistic as soon as you join. If I missed out any names, I need to have your names in the chat box. Paul Litang, I just see your name now. You are safe. Leonardo Bonkenbra, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. You're in and you're safe. Christopher Benson, I mentioned your name. You're in, you're safe. Jennifer, you've made it in and you are safe as well. This is going ballistic. Okay, we're going to answer your questions. Sam, if you can do me a favor and just grab the questions, I'll call out to you in just a couple of minutes. Darren, I see your name. You're in and you're safe as well. I'll ask you in just a second. We'll answer your questions. Guys, we're going to do something else as well. This is not for everyone. Just for those of you, I know there's some of our members that are into network marketing. This is a side thing. You don't need to be part of it. This is just a side thing. But if you want to have a network marketing webinar as well, that's a separate thing that we're going to set you up with as well if you are interested. That's like a $3,000 value. Some of you are interested in that. Some of you aren't. Everyone according to what they like, but that is also something that we've got in store for you if you would like. That's going to be released, though, in about 1 month. That's not happening straight away. That is happening in about a month. So we're going to start answering everyone's questions. I've still got a few more surprises. Don't worry. This is just, we haven't even got warmed up yet. We're beyond the warm-up stage. But if you've got any more questions, let me know in the chat box. In the meantime, Trev Turner, welcome on board. You're safe. Alexander, you're in and safe. Michael Jeffries, welcome on board, my friend. You are safe. Greg Chapman, you are in. You are safe as well. BTA, you are safe. All right. Let's start answering questions out there. And I really do appreciate everyone. This is exciting. And I want to take this opportunity before I start answering questions is to bring Winter in. And just two things. Number one, I said to my team when COVID hit, I told them about my personal, what I wanted to do personally, what I wanted to do in my community. But I want to do something for our business because the way when there's adversity is to think and be intuitive, to come up with something brilliant. I can't claim to have come up with anything brilliant, but Matthew found you, Winter, and you've made this company so much more money. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank you. 4 years of dedication to something. There's so many marketers out there, Winter, that are unable to focus, are going for one thing, just don't know what to focus on. You've spent 4 years of your life doing nothing else other than to create something which is the ultimate. You wouldn't I remember when I wanted to join, we had to go through a whole hour. It was like, oh my goodness, if the FBI was like this, you'd be in better shape. You're in great shape without they're great. But I'm saying, Winter, you are an absolute legend, what you've created. I think the world, is going to, at some stage, everyone's going to find out about this, but it's going to be used by mega companies. And you've created something incredible. So I just want to take this opportunity in front of my audience that so many of them are here because of you, because we got literally on this webinar about 50% show up rate. I want to take this opportunity to thank you. I really do. Thank you, Winter.
Awesome. Thank you very much, man. It's really really cool looking for me what you've put together here, with the system that I spent so long building, and a huge advantage that you're giving these folks here with this technology, because really the other 39 are just other, generally 8-figure businesses. They're big marketers in the space. So you are giving an opportunity here that no one else has seen.
Yeah, I mean, no one else is doing that. Don't tell any of the others about what I just did. This is pretty incredible. Tell me, Winter, guys, this is your opportunity also to ask Winter some questions about this. Let me ask you, now we will be answering everyone's questions. Sam's going to grab them together, and hopefully maybe Sam just list them all in Skype. Maybe the easiest way to save you time is you find the questions. Very hard. The chat is going absolutely ballistic. Again, guys, there's a reason why it's ballistic. It's because there's so many people in this webinar because we're using this system. That is the reason why. But Winter, what was your big reason? I mean, I just want to go back 4 years. What was it that you wanted to achieve with the system, and have you achieved it yet? Was there more to come?
Well, it's funny, to be honest. 4 years ago, I wasn't determined to build a webinar platform and automation marketing system, or what it's become at all. I first set out to build it for just a better solution for my business, and it grew from there. And it's been my pure focus for about 1.5 years solid, 2 years now. And it's just kind of grown to what it is. So the answer is, I don't know what it's becoming, because I'm constantly it's constantly adding new features and new uses and all kinds of things. It's inevitable nonstop ball of yarn, it seems like, that I'm building here.
Explain to me, Winston, why is it? What do you think is the magic source about? We got Mark Kling on your page over there, says he got like 86%. I want to create a testimonial for you because mine's got over 93%. I crushed that by 7%. What is it about your system that's getting these ridiculous sharp rates? I mean, there's no other word to describe than ridiculous. What is it? What's the magic sauce here?
It's really, I've pieced everything together using SMS, using MMS, using email and voicemail drops and all the other integrations. And that's the magic sauce, really, is piecing that all together with what I perceive as the best webinar platform out there. They get the best inboxing, so it's piecing that together with all of these other integrations, and then the ability to quickly put it together. The timeline that you walked through about 3.5 years ago, when this was just starting out as a project for my business, me and a developer at the time, we spent like 6 months just coding out one of those, just coding out like 10 sequences or actions to occur, like we were looking at in your demo there. And yeah.
Just incredible labor of love from this guy. Just welcoming some more people. We will be answering questions just in a second. Sylvia McLaughlin, you're in, you're safe. Joseph Bradley, Mark Rosenberg, Ian Middleton, you've been with us for years, Ian. I'm so happy you're on board. Ross Hudson, you're on board. Michael Patton, you're on board. Chi Myling, you're on board. Patigo, you're on board. Leonardo, you're on board as well. Every time I refresh, another 5-6 people are joining left, right, and center. Guys, if there's any questions, this is your opportunity to ask us right now. Just one other thing. This is completely up to you, but just to let everyone know, and this is a bit of a wowzer, on the thank you page, listen to this very, very carefully. This is, we don't do 1,000. We never do anything on these thank you pages, but I've got one thing for you. One thing for you, for those of you that have joined. I just want you to listen to this, and those that haven't joined, you're going to join when I share with you this. We're giving you the opportunity for literally pennies on the dollar, not just to benefit from this funnel, listen carefully, but to benefit from every internal RS launch over the next 12 months. Guys, when you invest right now, you're going to get the opportunity, listen carefully, to be able to get cookied in for 12 whole months for every launch that we do for 12 whole months. There is not an affiliate on this planet that has that opportunity. Guys, that is ridiculous. So if I can see lots of people are joining that as well. That's, again, you don't have to be part of that. You're still going to benefit from this incredible funnel. But if you want to benefit and take this into long-term benefit, wow, we're doing this for the first time ever that we're allowing this, we're sharing this with you. Okay, I'm going to try and open up Skype and see if Sam has managed to, because he's going absolutely crazy. He's trying to answer questions. Lisa, they're breaking a sweat over there. Let me see if I can start seeing questions that are coming in. Okay, what's the, okay, Sam says it's easier just to call them out. Sam, I'm going to save you the difficulties. So can you feel free to jump out. By the way, guys, let's take this opportunity to thank the dynamic duo, Eliza and Sam, for what they do for you in terms of support. But guys, I want you now to take this to the next level and benefit from them and their team in being able to support webinars that you're driving traffic through. We said we're going to have support on webinars that I got 50 people on because of the power of the community. You're going to benefit directly from them. So let's take this opportunity, because I don't take this lightly. The amount of work and dedication that these two people put into you guys means so much to us, means so much to me on a personal level. They have literally, it is a labor of love for them. You can tell that they care about people. This is not a job. This is a labor of love for them. And I have to just publicly say it because I mean it, and they know that I mean it because I tell them every day. But I want you guys to know that these are the feelings that we have within this company for these incredible, incredible people, and everyone here loves them. So anyway, Sam, enough of the niceties. You've got a good bunch of questions for us.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you. We have a member asking how many leads they can drive. Is there a limit on how many leads they can send to the funnel?
Absolutely not. The opposite, guys. Here's the thing. The first thing you want to do is simply get your foot wet. Start putting some traffic through the funnel. That's the goal. Get started with the traffic. Very simple. But remember, you want to build a list at the same time. That list is a commodity. It is a business asset. And we've got an integration that's going to allow you to be able to do this and build a list at the same time. So the more the merrier for you. The more merrier for everyone. We all benefit in this. And unlike every other affiliate system out there, you don't just benefit if there's a sale on the first webinar. And perhaps, you know what? You send 100 leads into the webinar. Maybe, 50 people show up for the first webinar. Let's say, we've had 48%, we've had 40% show up rates. We even had 30, but our numbers are always better than just using GoToWebinar, with the 5-10% conversions. It's always 3-4 times better. So let's say only 30% show up. But guess what? They got a second webinar and a third and a fourth and a fifth, and we're adding more. So you get the benefit, but the benefit also is not just that funnel, not just your potential to do this for the next 12 months if you join the single upsell that we've got in place. There's an offer. It's a very special offer on the thank you page. But also you can build a list. So the key of this, guys, go slowly, no pressure, enjoy the process, love the process, fall in love with the process, and build a massive list. I want you to build a massive list. Now, here's the other thing I want to add. I know, Sam, we've got loads more questions. But, guys, here's the other thing I want you to understand. And that is that you have the ability with that list to generate money on demand, because then you can literally promote anything that you want. And it's just an additional revenue stream for you. So I want you to go crazy. I want you to have fun. I want you to love this process. I want you to become a mega affiliate. And I want you to send us love letters. That's it. I didn't need the last part, but you know what? Gratitude. Sorry, Sam. Next question.
No worries. Are we able to email the leads after we send them to you?
Oh, my goodness. Please do. That's it. Please do. That's exactly the process. Now, I would recommend they go through a process with us, obviously, because you're sending those leads in. I recommend, and we're going to talk about this on the live mastermind training, how you can take care of that list. First is building a rapport, building a relationship with them. And the beautiful thing here is that you can actually build an autoresponder. Listen to this carefully, guys. And this is something which will blow your mind. So we're building these webinars out over 6 weeks. You can build an autoresponder over 6 weeks. So, and we will share with you the process of what webinar is going on week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So without you don't want to bombard them because they're getting emails from us about showing up for the webinars, etc. But what if you built a 6-week funnel where every week you interact with them so that they understand that you've got and build a relationship with them? Guys, give me a big OMG in the chat box if you think that that is mesmerizing. If you could literally build a autoresponder that coincides with what we're building for them. Okay, people going absolutely berserk. Absolutely berserk. Sam, do me a very big favor. I want you to write that idea down because I was just literally thought of that in live time right now based on that question. So guys, your questions are infectious. They're incredible. Just before you ask the next question, Jennifer Strictly, you're in and you're safe. Rodney Harris from Down Under, our dear friend, you are in and you are safe. I hope you're doing well, Rodney. I know that had something going on and you sent us an email a couple of months ago. I'm delighted to see you back. Daniel Rogers, you're in and you're safe. Mary Kay Wade, our dear friend that we met in Washington exactly 15 months ago. You're in, you are safe. Welcome on board, my dear friend, Mary Kay Wade. Welcome. Yes, next question.
All right. If I have a list already, am I able to send my list to this funnel?
Oh, my goodness, of course. Of course.
Okay.
Bring
Great.
it on. In fact, and reach out. Do me a favor. If you've already got a list, a significant list, reach out to us, to Sam at support. And if it's a significant list, then we can connect you directly. Because I said to you that once you start bringing a significant amount of people, I'm going to do something unique for you. So if you've got a list, listen very carefully. I'll build this out for you, and we'll create that automation already in place. If your list is significant enough, we'll do it straight away. Game over. Game over. And it's only for you guys. I will not do this for affiliates. I'm doing this for you. That's it. So what I want you to do, anyone that's got a list right now, reach out to Sam. If Sam thinks this is significant in terms of the amount of people you could put on a webinar, game over. We'll introduce you to Matthew, who'll be your personal coach, who will set you up, and we're going to automate this process. And as an individual, and take care of you. So that is an additional bonus. We didn't even talk about it. I didn't write like on the sales page. I think it said like $5,000 worth of bonuses, because I know that there's going to be a lot more coming out of this than just what we even thought about, because we have such incredible members that have great ideas. And I'm telling you right now, I want you guys to be part of this. And my team is dedicated to make this the most incredible experience ever. Sam, we better write that down as well. These are things we're adding on based on requests from our members. We're all ears today. We're always all ears.
Okay, some of us are going to need to close our ears for this one while us Groovesters. We have a member requesting to know if they can use this with ClickFunnels as well.
Yes, hold on one second. Yeah, what we're going to do right now, we set up the page on Groove, because a lot of our members have got Groove. I want to set up this on ClickFunnels. Yes, absolutely. I want to create the same page on ClickFunnels. We're integrated on both. And yes, we're going to do that. So if you are a ClickFunneler, then we'll give you the opportunity to use that. Right now, we build it on Groove, but there's absolutely no problem. We can build exactly the same on ClickFunnels. Just to be actually upfront about this, by the way, Groove is in beta. They're adding new features all the time. And in terms of integrations, we're just waiting on one integration. We have got a solution in terms of you building your own list. It's already working off the bat in ClickFunnels. Literally, it just works off the bat, because obviously they've been going for 4 or 5 years. So building that list, you can do it instantaneously on ClickFunnels. In terms of Groove, they're having a solution they're working on specifically for us. We should have a solution for it, but we got to work around regardless. We're taking care of you, but absolutely, that's going to be in place by the time that you are going to start. Absolutely. By the way, more people have just joined. Jod, let me write this, say this right. Jod Dezield Lyons, you're in and you're safe. Stephen Saunders, welcome on board. You're in. Jake Reese, I just see that you've just joined. Welcome on board, my friend. You are safe as well.
Okay, fantastic. Can we do this?
If you don't ask fast, another person joins after we got their name. Don Bethune, you're in and you're safe as well. It's a race against time for you, Sam. I apologize.
Okay, no worries. Can we do this with the free version of Groove?
Absolutely. You
Right.
in terms of the email, integrated with the email, Sam, I'm not sure if you have an answer for that. In terms of this working, you don't need to have Groove for this. You don't need to, in terms of like Jason's and SAS traffic, yes, his SAS traffic system works with just basic Groove. We highly recommend you upgrade, but yes, it works with the basic version. Reach out to Sam if you haven't yet got Groove. He'll take care of you and give you a link to sign up for Groove for the free account. Reach out to Elise and Sam on this webinar, if not to support@reallysuccessful.com. In terms of the traffic, yes. In terms of building your autoresponder, I think you need to get their platinum version, but we are going to integrate with MailChimp, which to get started is completely free in terms of a integration with an email provider, an autoresponder, and we'll take care of that for you. We're going to share all on our live training next week.
Okay, this is a good question. Who's going to do all the setup? We looked inside the system. We saw you have all these different steps, the voice drops, the SMS, the email swipes, the follow-up, the encores. Who's going to do all this work? How do we do this?
Man, they left it to me. I'm so upset. I was hoping they'd help me. No, we built it. Of course we built it. I built this thing. I want to tell you something. Winter, I'll bring you on for this. How many times have I bugged you with features, ideas, suggestions, and literally plucked your brain until it went empty? You sharing with me every new, and when you got a new feature, you reach out to me. How many times have I reached out to you in order to be able to perfect this thing? We're getting 93% sharp rates in some of our webinars. Be honest.
A couple of times a week. A couple of times a week, I would say.
He's such a nice guy. I would have cursed me by now. Oh my gosh. You know, Winton said to me after about a month, he said to me, Barry, I've got to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you something. And he's the nicest guy on Mother Earth. I've never met a marketer like him. Just really caring, nice, doesn't like to show off, done incredibly well. Very, very modest guy, family person. Love him to be. We're like a house on fire, the two of us. We're fantastic together. Listen to this. So I remember him reaching out to me after about a month. He says, Barry, I've got to be honest with you. I think I spent more time on you than the other 39, whatever it was at the time, 35, put together, something like that. And the reason is, you did say that. And he said, I want to be honest, I don't care. The opposite. I'm like the greatest tester this guy's ever had, because we're just testing and testing and testing and testing to make sure that we're getting the best show-up rates and the best conversions and just getting the most out of the system. It's a godsend. It really is. It absolutely is another word to describe it. But that means also for you guys, We built this. We know how to get people on these webinars. We don't overdo it. I know I sent you a couple of voicemails to some of you because I wanted you to get a flavor of this. We don't overdo that normally. And I did mention on the voicemails that I dropped to you that, you know, this is because it's part of the webinar you're going to be on, but we're not normally going to do this. But let me ask you a question, guys. If it's not the beginning of the funnel, so you guys get a massive beginner's advantage, I just want to know, and you guys will make this decision. In fact, I'm going to leave this to you. Those are people who have joined who would like to have this program as part of your funnel. I've not seen a conversion on a webinar like this, by the way, in a long time. Write in the chat box, me, if you, or yes, if you would love this to be part of the funnel. Write in the box, no, if you don't want this part of the funnel. All right, it's a unanimous yes. All right, guys. One person said no. I'm not going to put it at the very front because I want to give you 65% commissions on SAS affiliate. That is a unique for the first 100 that joined, but I'm going to put this in there so you guys have a beginner's advantage, but I'm going to throw it in. That's it. Game over. You asked for it. You get it. You get it. So imagine you get conversions on this. You can tell the world about this. No one is doing anything like this. No one is doing anything like this. Welcome aboard, Dave. On board, our close friend Clay Tudor. Was it 2 years ago now? I met you in Vegas, Clay. Welcome on board, my friend. You're in. You are safe. Jen, you're in as well. You are safe as well. Okay, more questions, Sam. I'm sure they're flying in and you're trying to type at the same time. This is multitasking at its very, very best.
Okay,
Sam's doing a live demonstration of it.
I just want to quickly clarify something. So we're getting a lot of questions. I don't have my own webinar. I don't have my own email system. Do I need to go to webinar? This is essentially you have an entire company at your service. We have a big team. We all work together to get things done. And here we have put this together for you from using our programs, our systems, our integrations, obviously with the huge help from Winter as well. The entire funnel is done for you. The single item you need to do is drive the traffic, and we will put them through the high converting funnel. So don't despair. You don't need to have a webinar. You don't need to sign up for 9 programs. You don't need to learn the setup. You need to learn the traffic. If you don't know how, that's what we have SAS for. It's an awesome course, as many of our members who are here and have it have already attested to. Okay.
Great answer. Yeah, guys, and that's part of the absolute benefits of what you're getting. Is that you don't need to set anything up. It's all set up for you. If you don't, at the beginning, you're not building autorespond, you don't have to worry about that either. You could drive traffic into the funnel and just benefit from the funnel. You don't have to have your own personal autoresponder, but this is an add-on. An add-on benefit of this is that you can build a list at the same time. So this is one big request I do have, guys, because there's a lot going on here. You don't need to do very much other than to drive traffic. But I know that we're talking about this incredible funnel, and we're talking about you being part of it. And on top of that, we're then saying, oh, you can build a list. Guys, just one request. You walk before you run. First, just organize yourself in terms of the traffic. Anyone's part of SAS affiliate, you already know where that traffic is. If you're not, you're now part of it. You join, you start putting traffic through slowly. I want you to enjoy and embrace the process. I don't want anyone stressing out. No one stressing out. Okay, that's very important because I want you to fall in love with this process. Marketing is fun when you get results and when you go slowly and you don't stress yourself out. Marketing, when there's a lot of things going on, you can make yourself very stressed, and there's no point leaving the other worlds that we can all be in order to be here, in order to get stressed. It's just not worth it. I want you to embrace and I want you to fall in love with the process. So please, I need your commitment. Let's focus on these steps. I have a philosophy in this company. We have a philosophy in this company. No one left behind. That's why we call some of our programs SAS, for the SAS in Great Britain. You know, they're soldiers. They don't let anyone, no one's ever left behind. That's what we do as well, right? And that's part of what our company is about. And I want you to embrace this process. I want you to fall in love with the process, benefit from it, okay? So that's my only one request. So guys, I can see some of those questions, Sam, or people worried about what is, you know, this, that, the other. Just embrace it. We're going to go slowly. You're part of this. You're part of our team. Sam's available for you. Elise is here for you. We're all here for you. Just embrace it. Fall in love with this marketing stuff and enjoy it. That's very important. Winter, let's bring you on. I mean, isn't it important? I mean, you would not have built this thing if this wasn't a labor of love and you enjoy what you're doing, right? There's a lot of people out there that get stressed with business, etc. There's no need to. We've made it as simple as humanly possible. They don't need to ever touch any event. They don't need to touch GoToWebinar. They don't need to touch Twilio. They don't need to touch Zapier. They don't need to touch the voice drops. They don't need to touch the autoresponder if they don't want to. Nothing. You need to do one thing. That is, we're going to set you up. We're going to give you a page. All you need to do is drive traffic into that page. That's what you need to do. So if you want to, you don't need to take care of anything else. But as a marketer, as a vastly experienced and successful long-term marketer, Winters, anything you can add in terms of the process of being successful and the importance of enjoying the process and not being overwhelmed and stressed?
The process is always a long journey, but not giving up, keeping at it, believing in yourself. I've always found, obviously to be the key is enjoying it. And I've ditched, if you will, several companies that I've built to multiple seven figures because I found myself not loving that process and starting over and over. And it's just, you gotta love what you do.
You absolutely have got to love what you do. When you love what you do, great things can happen. So guys, please be part of that. And if you ever feel overwhelmed, you just reach out to support@reallysuccessful.com. Right? I mean, Sam should have been a psychologist. I'm telling you right now, he should have been a psychologist. Probably is on the side. But he's brilliant. He's brilliant. He's able to help members just focus on what's important and be able to remove the distractions and stuff that could hold them back. So guys, you've got a team to support you with every part of this process, and we're here for you every step of the way. We created something magnificent here. There's no other word to describe it. Because of you, Winter, I can't claim to have done very much here, but you really have produced something absolutely incredible. Sam, any more questions that you see coming in?
Yes, very, very, very important. I see some members are mentioning they already got their affiliate login, which is awesome. Your affiliate login is going to be where you're going to see all your sales in live time. When you make a sale, you'll see all the info in the tracker. Right now, there's nothing for you to do with it. It's great that you got the email. If you joined and you don't see the email, look in your spam and put a star on it. For now, any emails that you got, bookmark it. If you bought SAS, if you have SAS, there's no better time to start than now. So don't get nervous. Everything will be explained. Everything will be step by step. It'll be much simpler than you even anticipated being.
Yeah, and guys, I think the world's changed. You know the world's changed. It definitely has changed, and you get to benefit. Everything's coming online. People are scared about the economy. Events around the world are changing at 100 miles an hour. People have no idea what's going to be tomorrow. I mean, we know that. We don't need to get, I'm not going to mention that, the P word, politics. I won't get into that, but people are, I just did. Sam said, can you go 2 hours without using the P word? And I just failed dismally. But I almost managed to pull it off, an hour and 44 minutes. So it's a good achievement. But guys, that's a great opportunity for us because online people are searching and searching and searching. You have literally a whole list of options for them from the best vendors that we know that we've been vetting and we're working with. So yes, there are massive opportunities. I'm going to go through this whole process. I hope Winter's going to be able to join us, and we're going to go through it step by step. No one left behind. No one left behind. That is my commitment. If someone feels left behind, we've got the support mechanisms. We've got Eliza. We've got Sam. We've got the team. You will not be left behind. That's the commitment. All I need from you guys, this is important, that you give this your absolute commitment. SAS, I want to ask those members of you, those of you who are part of SAS Affiliate, just write 1 or 2 sentences. No more. I don't want you to go crazy about this. Just 1 or 2 sentences about how great Jason's SAS Affiliate is. Just write a sentence or 2 in terms of teaching you how to drive traffic, free traffic. That's not paid traffic. That's free traffic. MD says it's crazy good, right? And that's the shortest, amazing training. Says Gus. Jason is the very best, says Brian. Jason's incredible, says Howard Pearl. Right? It's incredible. There's no other word to describe it. It is incredible. He's the best trainer ever, says, says Lynn. I love webinars. Jason's over the top and brilliant training, says Crystal. What the heck is Groove, says Toussaint. Ask Sam. He'll take care of that with you. SAS Affiliate is the best I've ever joined, said Johan. Okay, guys. Mind-boggling training, says MD. So, guys, I want you, the traffic's taken care of. It's there. It's right there for you to use. So if you haven't got, I don't want you to spend any money on traffic. You don't need to. That's the wonders of SAS Affiliate. So we've taken care of the traffic part as well. That's a separate program, SAS Affiliate. So I'll be absolutely clear. It's a separate program. but it integrates with everything we're doing because it teaches you how to drive traffic into SAS affiliate. That's the beginning of our funnel. So Matthew, sorry, Matthew, I just called you Matthew. Sam, part of the training of SAS affiliate is we talk about all kinds of different programs, obviously, but we've got training of how to actually promote SAS affiliate itself. I recommend, Sam, we'd have to do it right now, but as we release all that, those people just joined, let's share with our members, the parts of that training that refer specifically to promoting SAS affiliate, because that puts them right through our funnel, and that's the beginning of the funnel as well. So it's all in there, guys. Jason's very good. Barry, you're the best. Wow, Frank, love you to pieces, man. Good to see you here, Frank, as well. Lovely to see you.
Sorry, Barry, sorry to cut you off. We have a very important question. Is the $997, $1397, is that monthly or one time?
One time. One time. If you want to join monthly, we certainly can arrange that. No, we won't. It's one time, guys. It's one time. You're getting access to this one time to join our program. It's a $997 without SAS affiliate. That's the traffic component. $1397 with it, and you're getting access. This is one time. Exactly. One time. You don't pay monthly on that. If you want to be part of Jason's Inner Circle, we will send you a link to be part of that. That's a Facebook group. And that's at $97 a month. That's like a $10,000, $20,000 mastermind. And people said, their masterminds that they spent $20,000, $30,000 on, that doesn't come close to Jason's Inner Circle. Nothing close. He literally is your private mentor in there. He gives templates based on the needs of the community. It's absolutely incredible. Whilst you find more questions, Sam, Greg Chapman, you're in your save. Tim Campolilio, you're in your save. Justin Botson, you're in. Susan Kataquiz, you're in and save. ESG, you're in and save. Neil Blackhell, you're in. Crystal Davis, welcome on board. Stephen, you're in as well. You're the last people to join. All right, I know there's still a load more questions coming in. We still got like 60% of our members that are still here right now, nearly 2 hours in. I know you've got a lot of questions. Let us know, Sam, if you've located anything else.
Okay, can you break down the ambassador program benefits?
Yeah, so that's for people that join. You'll get the opportunity to basically get 12 months of a cookie on all of our launches. 12 months of all of our launches. That means not just the funnel of the 5 or 6 programs, the 6 programs that are in there, and we're going to add some more as well. But on top of that, you get 12 full months. So whenever we launch something, we'll be sending emails through your link. We'll be sending emails. You already cookied your prospects, right? Obviously, once they've gone into the funnel, they're already cookied. They'll be cookied for 12 straight months. They join something, you get the credit. You absolutely get the credit, okay? And that's something that benefits you not just short term, but medium and long term as well. So for literally pennies on the dollar, we got that on the thank you page. We do tell people we do something like that. We generally don't. We've done it for this because I think this is just an extraordinary add-on for our members that want to be able to benefit from this medium and long term as well. Okay, right. Love that cookie, says Jennifer. Awesome, love that cookie. Well, it is the best Weight Watchers cookie there is out there, that I can tell you. It's the only cookie you want, Jennifer.
Okay, we have some requests to discuss the SAS traffic method a little bit more in depth.
Sure. So basically what Jason has done, and so you can also talk about this. Jason has perfected literally how to use and how to be able to siphon traffic online. Some people call it SEO, but it's just got a different feel for it because he basically took Groove. Now Groove is a landing page sales system. You can build entire websites on there. It's very simple, but it's also got amazing SEO capabilities. They've got a free version, and that's enough to get this and to use the benefits of the traffic. So he basically breaks down how you can drive traffic from scratch for these programs. I want to show you something else, guys. All right, and this is something additional that I want you to benefit from. I was thinking about, do I mention this, not mention this? So let me just, so you can see my screen fully. I'm just going to turn off the video for a second. Here's another benefit. Okay, you can probably see my screen right now. So listen to this. Here's a way to make money really fast using our system. Most webinar presenters, and I am poor at this. The only thing that we've done this for is SAS affiliate because we've got our members that have shared this, but everything else we basically haven't done. Most webinar presenters don't invest in ranking their webinars. That leaves the door wide open. Guys, I think this will make a lot of people just flip right now. I want you to understand this because whether you join or don't, your 2 hours you spent with us will be worth it if you listen to the next 2 minutes. Listen to this. Webinar presenters, generally don't deal with SEO. I don't. I'm lazy. I've got to be honest with you. It's probably a big mistake that I've never, ever indulged in it because I've been focusing on what I'm good at. Webinars, working with affiliates, and that's pretty much it. That's what I do. Most webinar presenters don't invest in rank. That leaves the door wide open for you. Guys, let me ask you a question. If you're on this webinar, obviously this is the first time we released this, but when you're on a webinar of someone you don't know, most of our members here are people who've been with us for months and years. But if you're on a webinar of someone you've never seen before, and it sounds like a really compelling offer, and you're thinking of joining, who here has written into Google name of product plus review? Right in the chat box. Yes, if you have literally gone to Google on the middle of a webinar thinking of purchasing, and you wrote in Google name of product plus review. Okay. Now, what if I told you that these webinar geniuses don't really do rank? I don't do rank, apart from SAS affiliate, because our members do. Imagine if you were to write, and this is what Jason created. He told me this is called like an affiliate. I don't know, you had a name for it. I forgot what we called it. It's like an affiliate smash campaign. What you could do is you could build a landing page for the name of product plus review and rank for it. And guess what? People on the webinar are going to then search for it. There's no one to actually create reviews for these webinars because most people, most affiliates, most of these vendors don't even have a rank for these products. You can rank really quickly. This, if you want to make money really, really fast, that is a great way of doing it. This is just one thing that you can do with Jason's system. And all you need to do basically is get a free Groove account. Now this is a long answer to a great question. Get a free Groove account. Get a template from Jason. Jason's got a template for every imaginable offer. You can see it on my screen right now. I actually can't see. Can you see on my screen? There you can. It's just going very slowly. I can see. You can see on my screen. So he's literally got templates for every imaginable offer. Go through Jason's quickfire training, and you can get a page up in no time whatsoever. And with Groove, you've got great, really fast-loading pages. It's great for SEO, and that's all you need to do. So you can grab a Groove account, get a high-end webinar, wherever you want to promote, whichever webinar it is. Grab one of Jason's winning templates, deploy it on Groove in 10 seconds. Get a review written on Fiverr. Jason's even got the template. You give it away. You give it to the Fiverr, so you don't actually have to really focus on what it is that you need. It's literally written for you. Publish it in seconds. Follow Jason's training and make sales. Basically, grabbing from other people's launches. So those of you who are looking for other ways of doing this and making money from this, there's many opportunities. We're going to share them all with you. I'm going to share them all with you. And the links, you can see them on the page. I've even forgot to mention. I forgot, guys, this is bad. I'm going to have to add this. If I'm going to add this into the funnel for you guys, I'm going to have to add this later on. I didn't even do this on the live presentation. This was a big mistake. If you haven't yet joined and you need to ask a question, go to SAS and talk to a member of our team. Why is this important, guys? Because if you haven't joined and you want to talk to us, this is your opportunity. But moving forward, that service will become part of yours. For our RS webinars, that service becomes yours. So if your prospect comes to this webinar, they didn't purchase, they've never met us before, they've got a bunch of questions they have to ask, and that's it. We then speak to them. So guys, if you haven't yet joined, right now fill out the form and speak to John. He'll take care of you and help you every step of the way. If it's a good fit, great. If it's not, great. At least you know that you've solved your question, your dilemma, and it's been resolved. I'm just curious. Those of you who haven't yet joined, but are thinking of joining, I want to see who here has filled out the form. Save. Right in the chat box, save if you wanted to speak to John. By the way, if you've already joined and you're thinking about also joining the, getting the 12 months of cookies and you haven't joined that yet, you can also fill out save. We're happy to help you there as well. Of course, we're always happy to help you. Right in the chat box, save. Look at this. John has filled it out. Dell has filled it out. More people are now filling it out. Okay, so guys, you see the power of this. It's happening right now. Beautiful message coming in from Mark. It's a very nice word you're saying there about Eliza and her caring touch. Yeah, she's absolutely fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I've used it before, and it's always helpful, says Jennifer. Yeah, it's amazing. It provides a real value. And by the way, the other thing is, and think about this, people ask us, you know, what is this success? What have we done? How does RS succeed? You know, there's, generally speaking, people that do these types of things, they're like, they survive for 6 months, 8 months, but then people get bored of them, disappear, and that's the end of it. How have we been around for 10 years and have grown and grown and grown and grown? The answer is, it's one word. What is the one word? Who's got the one word, guys? I want to see who's got that one word. What is the reason why we've been here for 10 years and we are growing when most of the other companies and what we used to be, what people consider competitors, they're no longer around? Says Ian. I love it. Andreas, love it. Love it. All these answer. Personality, personal, I think it's called relationship. Is that we build a relationship. This is important to us, right? You are real people with real questions that have your hurdles that you need to overcome. And what we try to do at the very beginning, when I built this company at the very beginning, my goal is to do one thing. It's to help people that are not really taken care of by other people. People that maybe that, they just overlook them, that we can help that person, that we can be a resource to that person, help them. Yes, we provide services and offers. And yes, we make money from that. This is not pure philanthropy. It's clear. But we believe that if you provide value and you help and you have a personal touch and you care, people will come back again and again and again. We have people that have been here for 10 years. I had one point. I want you now to embrace that, because that relationship that we build, you get to benefit from that now. You get to benefit from it for the funnel. And if you join on the thank you page, you get to benefit from that for 12 months with a cookie. All right. So it's all about relationships. It's all about caring. It's always showing that you are different. I'll give you an example at the very beginning. Everyone remember the beginning of the webinar? Okay, write it in the chat. Do you remember? What's the first thing I said at the beginning of the webinar? Who remembers the 3 things I said at the beginning of the webinar? Okay, it just instinctively, I said it because I wanted to get a very important point across. But who remembers at the very beginning, at the beginning of the webinar, I said 3 things that I decided I was going to do when the pandemic started to hit in March. I made 3 decisions. Who remembers what I said? Just write in the chat box, yes. All right, good. I'm glad people were listening. I said about 3 things. I made a personal decision, I made a community decision, and I made a business decision. Why did I say that? Number 1, because it's important, because it was an introduction to Winter, who I'm indebted to. But number 2, this is part of the rapport that we create with our audience. It's important. I share with you me. I share with you my life. I share with you what I do. Why? Because I love attracting like-minded people. We have the most phenomenal community. We spent a lot of time building the community because it's just not worth building an online business having to deal with people that are literally you wouldn't want to spend 5 minutes with. Before COVID, we would come to America twice a year, 3-4 times a year, 5 times a year, so we can meet and embrace our members, every single one of them. Why? Why did we want to do that? Because of relationship. I love our community because I know that anyone that sits in our webinars and comes back again likes us. And obviously that's a great connection that you've already got. We really attract the very best. People with morals, people with drive, people with desire to achieve, people that recognize that they've got the humility to recognize where they are weak and recognize where they are strong. I know our community. I know that there's a lot of faith. I know there's a lot of belief. I know that there's a greater good. And I know that people don't think about the big I am. And these are not people that are showing off and things like that. That doesn't exist. You won't ever find webinars with us with fast cars and all the rest of it. I can tell you something. When we won the Groove contest, so we won this car. I don't Corvette. Apparently, it's a nice car. I can tell you this right now. If my wife had seen me driving a red Corvette, she literally would have plucked me out of that car and taken my limbs off. We don't do that kind of stuff. That's just not who we are. We're not into that kind of stuff. And I know that that's my community. Guys, am I wrong or am I right? Guys, am I talking to you? Are we on the same wavelength with this? Right? It's about what you can do for others. It's about community. It's about faith. It's about being a good person. It's about morality, and it's about doing the right thing. That's what it's all about. That's what it is all out for. That's why I shared with you my personal little story at the beginning, because I know who I'm working with. I wouldn't have said it if I thought I was talking to people that we weren't attracted to one another. That's important for you to understand. Why am I saying all this, by the way? Because you're now about to benefit from that. Because that relationship that we build is a relationship you get to benefit from, because that's our funnel that we've now built for you. Okay? You get to benefit from this. because we create that relationship. And if you can build an autoresponder in sequence with our webinars, then we both create that relationship. When you get to 20 sales, we'll do a joint introduction for a webinar so that there's a joint relationship that's strengthened by you working with us. Okay? I hope that is something that is beneficial to absolutely every single person here. And I hope that's, whether you join or not, I hope that is something you can take with you. More people joining as I speak. Trev, you're in and you're safe. Susan, welcome. Or Daniel Lopez, you're in as well. You're in and you are safe. Sam, any more questions? I know there's some questions. I don't want people to be disappointed. I'll try and go as fast as I can answering the next set of questions.
Yes, we have some members who free traffic just isn't enough for them. They'd like to know if they can use paid traffic as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you are good at paid traffic, that's absolutely fantastic. If you're looking to get more involved with other forms of paid traffic, on this course, we're focusing, SAS is the main focus of traffic because I'm going to benefit without having to spend any money, investing any money in terms of traffic. But certainly, you can drive paid traffic. All right, just please, it's very important you do this. I love SAS again because there's no gamble involved. Literally no gamble. The traffic can be fast and it's completely free. If you're doing paid advertising, please, please, please make sure to go very slowly. I don't want anyone spending thousands of dollars without knowing what they do. You go very, very slowly indeed. Okay? And then you build up. You get conversions. You make a certain amount of money. You invest a certain percentage of that back, and you go through that process. But I don't want anyone starting to, because when it comes to paid advertising, there's so many minute details that can make such a difference, okay, in terms of your adverts, in terms of so many different things. So please, please, please give me your absolute commitment that you'll go through that and be very careful, all right? And I know everyone here who's invested in this program, I want this to be an investment that you will say is the greatest thing you've ever done. I don't want anyone saying, oh my gosh, I went and spent X number of dollars, and because you may not be an expert in paid advertising, all right? And it's important to me that this is a benefit to you and doesn't cause you any sort of negativity in terms of the advertising that you're doing. Please bear that in mind. Okay, so I'm trying to be as fast as possible. I'm trying.
Okay, some of our members are really connected with Winter. They'd like to know if he'll come back and do some training for them.
Oh, I'm not sure he's still here, but that's he's an amazing guy. I want Winter to join.
I'm still here.
Oh, Winter, you just heard it. Listen, you got people that love you already.
Awesome.
Would you join us? I know you're extremely busy, and I'm not going to make any commitments on your behalf, but guys, let's say like this, Winter, maybe I'll try and answer and tell me if you can agree to this. You guys, take this by the horns and absolutely go crazy with this and literally use a event. I'm telling you, you will pique this guy's interest, and Winter will be flying over here faster than you can say a event. Winter, is that a fair response?
Yep. Awesome. Sounds great, man.
All right, guys, I want to see results, and I want to see them fast. Okay, super, super fast. Again, I don't want to make any commitments for Winter because this guy is working 18-hour days. I won't make a commitment to that. But guys, I know when someone gets their system out there and people are making a ton of sales because of it, you're very, very likely to bring them back again and again and again. But again, I'm not making any commitments to that. We'll do what we possibly can. Yeah, so those of you doing custom stuff, Dave, with high ticket stuff, and you're doing paid advertising, I'd highly recommend you reach out to Sam at support@reallysuccessful.com. I'm aware of that, of course, and we'll take care of you. We understand that. Absolutely, we'll help you. Of course, that goes without saying. And that's a process, guys, for all of you. Those of you that are investing heavily in paid advertising, I said it before, those who are invested in traffic, reach out to us. We'll set you up automatically. We'll get started with something that's unique for you. All right? So, Dave, I hope that answers your question. I'm sorry if the answer wasn't absolutely clear. Yeah. Wow, Andrew's been here. It's 7 o'clock in New Zealand. Been here since 5 o'clock in the morning. Andrew, you're a superstar. Thank you. Sam, next question if you have any more.
Okay, if I'm going to be driving leads at different points, will they all go through the entire funnel, or will they have to start in middle?
No, they're going to go through the entire journey. That's the genius of the way that Winter has built this, that there's going to be these webinars that are going to be playing all the time. Every time we'll be doing them once a week, so you guys are, we can rev them up, make sure that lots of people show up as part of the process, but they'll be playing all the time. So it doesn't matter whether you bring them in January, February, March, or April, they'll be going through this entire process. Now, please bear one thing in mind, guys. Whenever we find a great converting webinar, we're going to add it into the system. Sometimes we see that, and sometimes after, say, 6 months, 8 months, 10, 12 months, sometimes a webinar may not convert as well as it once did. So we replace it with something that is, right? Just bear that in mind. So there may be some changes along the way, but it's only going to be to increase conversions. That's the only thing we have that we're going to be bearing in mind. It's the only thing that absolutely matters. I'm a beginner still going through SAS affiliate. Would it be best to finish this and success before jumping into this? So the answer is, it's a very good question, is SAS teaches you traffic. Now, SAS teaches you traffic to go into individual programs. This is the integration with SAS in terms of where you'd want to send that traffic, right? Because then you're getting the benefits not just of the sell, but of an entire funnel. You get the benefits not just of a replay page or of a webinar, but you get the benefits of an entire funnel. So in Farah, if you've got any further questions, reach out to Sam and Elise at supportreallysuccessful.com. Just fill out the form. We'll speak to you. John will give you his best advice as he possibly can. How do we get paid? We take care of that. Coin, we're going to take care of that. And we're going to do it on a regular basis. Of course we are. We want to make sure, guys, put it this way. When people start making sales at SAS affiliate, we're literally paying them within 24 hours, right? We get excited as our members. So we're going to make sure that our members are getting paid fast. That is a commitment that we're going to make. Throughout, we're going to share with you all the nitty-gritty details about the affiliate system, how it works, etc. Don't worry about all the details. Everything will be laid out to you. We need to attend your webinars too. No, absolutely not, Joseph. You absolutely don't need to. It's all automated. Our team is going to be there for you. We are representing you. Sam and his team will be there for you with Elisa and the team. They will be there. We're taking care of this for you. You don't need to show up for anything. It's all automated, okay? And by the way, I will add, for those of you that are, this may not be live at the point that you see this webinar because our members actually want this to be part of the funnel, you'll be getting access within 48 hours at that point, okay? Within 48 hours of joining. If you have any questions, support@reallysuccessful.com. Sam, any other questions that you see that are highly pertinent that people absolutely need to answer before they go to bed? There are people here that have been up all night long. Incredible. It's just such dedication.
Nope. A lot of excitement here. There are some questions that we will definitely address as we go. We have the answers. We just don't want to overwhelm you with all of them this moment. Yes, your commissions will be paid. They'll be paid to PayPal. You'll have access to your affiliate ledger. You do not have to do any webinars. You can do this with the free version of Groove. Yeah, there's a lot of good questions still coming in. If you feel that your questions still aren't answered, if you have a personal situation you need to discuss, if you would like to email us at support, feel free to do so as well, support@reallysuccessful.com. If you're already a member of SAS, then you're a step ahead and just join with the gold.
That's right. You've got SAS, just join at gold, don't join at platinum. Okay, guys, I just out of curiosity, because I saw a couple of people just ask the question at the same time. How many people here, just write in the chat box, yes, if you do network marketing, no if you don't. I know this is not for everyone, but I know some people do. Just give me a yes and a no if you don't. Yes if you do or you'd like to. No if you don't. And I'm not about to sign up on the next MLM opportunity. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay, some people, some no. Just to let you know that Mad Bill's getting involved as basically just is an absolute genius. He's been brought in by a company to build something spectacular over there. And he's building out a webinar. And that webinar will be made available. It's only for those who want it, those it's suitable for. But we're going to be building out a webinar for him and helping him out with that. And that will be made available if those who are interested in that. So if you are interested, that's a massive bonus. If you're not interested, it's just a side point. You can completely and utterly discard it. I just want to make sure if people are doing something like that, that they're doing it to win and that they're taking care of people that are joining their MLM. Because what I don't like is when people do MLMs and then they start talking only to their family and stuff, it's guaranteed to fail, etc. I'm not into that at all. But if you are going to do it, I want to make sure it's done properly. So Mad Bill's right now building a webinar for that, which I'm going to give some input to, which we're going to give you the opportunity also to promote. That's a side thing. Completely put it into the box and close it. If it's interesting, great. If it's not, it's not. If you are interested and want to find out more details, please reach out to support@reallysuccessful. And that's probably the best avenue. And then we can talk about that. I think probably for some of our members, it's just not for them. And I'm not going to bore those who are not interested in that. But if there is interest, then maybe I'll do a separate training just for those guys who are interested So do me a favor, if you are interested in that, you can write in that, you either write in the chat box right now, NM for network marketing. Just write letters NM if you are interested. If we gauge there is an interest, then maybe I'll do some training specific for that. Guys, it's only been about 4 to 6 weeks. Mad Bill is building this thing out. He's got something he says which is incredible, and we'll share that with you. It'll be just limited to those who are interested, because I know it's not for probably the majority, but it is certainly for a sizable minority. Okay. How long does it take to build a list of 1,000? It depends on what pace you're going at. We're seeing people with Jason is driving. We've seen people driving a lot of traffic. We've seen people make regular sales with that already with SAS affiliate. There's some really impressive results being generated. I don't know how long it's going to take to build a list of 1,000 people. I don't know. That's the honest truth. The best question you could ask that to is Jason directly. I want to build a list of 1,000 people. What do you think it would take? He's the best person, and he's there for the long haul, and he really is a fantastic asset for each of you guys. Also, if you have joined, but you haven't joined the 12-month cookie for pennies on the dollar, again, go to SAS. I want to take this opportunity for the last time. I don't want to embarrass him anymore. Winter, thank you for everything you've done, not just for me, but for the other 39, and now all of our members are about to benefit wildly from this. I want to take the opportunity also to, again, thank Sam, Eliza, workhorses. They are absolutely fantastic. You know what, at least we haven't heard your voice. Maybe we just, let's do one of you, just say hello to you, because you do a phenomenal job as well for our members. I'm not sure if you have a microphone or not, but I just want to publicly thank you again, Lisa, for all your hard work, your dedication.
Barry, hi everyone.
And by the way, guys, everyone needs to wish Eliza a happy birthday, right? Most of us are sitting around eating cake. Eliza's sitting on a webinar. This takes dedication. So let's everyone wish Eliza a very happy birthday and a very special day for her, especially. Yeah. Oh, now you're getting them. 500 happy birthdays. There you go. We're lighting the world up right now. One final point. I want to thank Matthew. Matthew introduced me to Winter. Without my incredible team, our incredible team, none of this would have been possible. None of this would be possible. I don't take any of them lightly. These guys are in it to help as many people as possible. We need to find something spectacular. Matthew came through for us, came and brought something absolutely spectacular. So good man, and thank you for that. John, you're spectacular. The whole team is absolutely brilliant. Ruz for setting everything up. This is the end of today's training. You've been here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Remember one final point. If you're here for 2 hours and 15 minutes, it means you got something special. It means you got something special. I want to transfer whatever you're feeling right now for being here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I want to transfer that to you. I want that potential for sales to be transported to you. That's what this is all about. So if that is something that interests you, if you've joined, welcome on board. We're going to have a lot of fun together. Or I recommend you join right now. We've got, I can tell you, there will be an encore. It's built into the system. There will be an encore, but we're going to be very close at the end of that encore to hitting 100 people that are going to get 65% for SAS affiliate. After that, it goes back to 50%, which is still magnificent. But if you want to grab that extra 15% on the commissions, you got to 65% on every sale. You need to join right now. And this is how we're going to end. Please fill out that form. Do not miss out. After the live encore, maybe on the replay, there'll be a few more spots, maybe not. That's your opportunity to join. We're going to have to take this part out of the long-term webinar, of course, because it won't be relevant. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Welcome aboard, everyone. Thank you, everyone, to the team. God bless you. Look after yourself. Look after your families. And let's go crazy. This stuff is brilliant. Thank you, everyone. Only problem with this amazing webinar, so many people, I don't have to turn off my video. It's just disappeared on me. But we will figure it out at some point. Still not. Here we go. Yeah, it disappeared. Would you believe it? It looks like you're stuck with me, guys. Either you did. Oh, here we go. I found it. Anyway, a good night to you all. God bless you all, and thank you so much.